Right, I will be 2 minutes. Spectator mode. I'm glad I'm in spectator mode. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit late to the party here. I actually went for a shit. Best intro ever.
Right.
Welcome back to RRF1, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2, Division 3, tackling Singapore. Luckily, nobody's actually set a lap time yet. And Weiber's already been booted. That's a really good sign. So that's always good. Dragoon with the fastest lap. Dragoon is guesting in Division 3 tonight. Joining me in the commentary box, Forrest has gone on the softs as well. What a 1 minute 38.0. He's also guesting, of course, as Forrest can no longer race. We have K77 Matt. How you doing,
hey.
Matt?
Alright, yourself? Haas is not
pretty
coming
good,
last.
buddy. No, hopefully we're not. Obviously, we've fixed it so Dragoon can come and get us some points. So hopefully, hashtag add the power. But yes, mate, we are here today. Matt's doing his first ever commentary, I think, if I'm correct. So I'll be able to guide you through. No doubt the guys in the chat will absolutely rip the absolute piss out of you, basically, which is...
Well, if I think isn't it who it's going to be, he's going to end up in the wall this Sunday.
I think I know exactly who you're on about, but we'll leave that there. We've already got lap times coming in, guys, already here at the moment. Noswald with a very, very nice 1 minute 38.2. 20 cars, we've got a full car grid today. It's for Quadjo's gone first again.
37.6.
Quadjo, podium for the first time last week, of course. Quadjo, Forrest and Noswald, Neglect, Jewel Coot, Dragoon, Brad Hamilton, JP, Austin, Dartmark, Unique Racer, Charles, Weiber, Gaz. Couldn't do it all in one breath. Shag, Big Hairy Jock, Grit, Kakashi, who is in, by the way. We got Kakashi in the last second. Big shout out to Dom there for helping him get into the lobby. And also we have ourselves Shrews, who has a qualifying ban, and Unique Shots, of course. Aforementioned Unique Shots. Matt, obviously, you started your RRF1 career in Division 3. Basically because we couldn't... you couldn't race Sundays, and then ironically the next week you raced Sundays. From your own opinion though, mate, obviously I know you don't watch every week, but just for me to get you into the groove of the commentary, let these guys know who are watching how much these, obviously if there's any new guys watching, how much more improved this division is from when you first raced in it.
Very, because considering the race I did, overall I think we went from about 15 of us racing to about 5 by the end of the race, 5 or 6 was finished.
Fuck yeah, it was when it was 5. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
None of them could finish to start off with.
But mate, the racing calibre now in this division, obviously we've got a few of the guys coming into Division 1, quite a few into Division 2 as well. As you see there, Jewel Coot 1 minute 38.8, just coming back into the pits now. Alfa Romeo representing quite strongly tonight, Forrester of course. Along with Quadjo Hancho, who of course got himself, as we mentioned just now, his first podium in the Italian Grand Prix. Beer and Kebab says Dalek Matt. Basically, Matt, your voice is a Dalek. It's when you come into stream with me, you just sound like a Dalek. There's nothing you can do about it. Just embrace the Doctor Who, I guess. It is what it is. So we've got Beckham in the chat. We've also got Shrews. Oh my god, in the comments, Matt, we've got Shrews saying it's a wet race start and a wet finish.
Lovely.
Oh boy. Lovely, right, yep, you signed up to the right one here today, matey. It must be said. You've come in for the right one. Gasper just on a lap then. They were, I believe it's 12 points, 12 or 15 points separating the top 3 in the table. Wyburn, who can't decide whether he wants to race or not. He's left the lobby 4 times already. And we've... Sneaky in the chat as well. Billion Scroll, where the fuck are you? You passed your trial, bro, and can race Fridays. You're in the league, but you've not showed up. For fuck's sake. Gaz Burgess sets the fastest time, sets the time sheets are light with a 1 minute 37.2. That is rather fast, in fairness.
So that is a nice little start
to oh my god, I've got the worst camera angle ever. It looks like the Renault is being... There's like a spade being attached on by a string. Have you seen the back of that fucking car? Oh my Jesus Christ. But yeah, so obviously this is... Oh god, what's that?
It's already started.
What's happened? Oh, he's back again.
Ugh. How long
I don't think I'm going to... Until Psych offends me. Then I'm going to go and run away and cry again. I think I'll time my rage quit perfectly this time though. Nah, man, I ain't gonna do that again. Man's a lot better now. Oh, what's Beer saying? JP, it's a glitch, mate. Oh, wait there. Oh, yeah, broken DRS map. It's back again. DRS is broken. Remember in Monza again, there was about 8 of us. Apparently it's a glitch that has now been added to the game. in the latest patch. I'm very, very proud to admit, guys, that Codemasters have added a new glitch into the game. It's what everybody's been asking for. You know, obviously they've now stopped lapped cars from actually moving out of the way properly. We have actually, for this race, guys, got the ghosting system on. The draw, the kind of rule was a draw, so, and then I kind of honestly forgot to address it afterwards. So that's just honestly. But obviously, people who you know, it's normal save. Oh my God, Mark just twatted the wall there.
Yeah, that was slightly close.
Not exactly ideal line through there, Mark, unfortunately. But basically, because people should know whether there's ghosting on or not to get out of the way of a lead car. It's incredibly simple. These guys have been doing this a long time now. And, you know, the other option was to turn off ghosting, which, you know, we would have had people bitching about crashing into each other at the back if there's a pile-up. So, you know, for this race, we're keeping ghosting on. Obviously, it may be addressed as we move further forward.
Charles has binned it.
Charles, what's happened to Charles? Where's he gone?
He should binned it out of the... just after the start of the last sector.
Neglects thinks he's got through. I'm just on board with Jock. Let's have a look, see if I can see his car. Been advised tonight by Dom to look at his helmet. I'm a little bit kind of worried out by that, to be fair. I can't see Charles. Where the hell's he gone?
You know, if you had the where the Singapore sling used to be in the left hand onto that quite long straight.
Oh no.
That right hander coming out the right hander there. Like
oh dear.
Long straight.
Bang. Big hairy Jock this year is retiring, of course. Jock into 9th with a 1 minute 39.1. Wyburn still hasn't got into the race yet. We've got Unique Race on a lap here. He's currently P15. 3 cars then will be eliminated from qualifying, of course, now. Charles is one of them, but Shrews is another one already eliminated, of course. And Wyburn can catch in Unique Shots. Unique Shots, you'd imagine, would improve, Matt, based on where he is right now.
Yeah, he's just started.
Just donated 500 bits. Why, Gaz, thank you so much, my man. Much love to you, buddy. Thanking you. Third Dinner says, shit, mate. Oh dear. I did actually have a shit before the race. I openly admitted that as my intro. They've actually come up with that intro before, Matt. I think it was good. And Gazbear just there in the chat saying, rain in the race. Unit Racer 1 at 38.6. I can't wait for this, Matt. I genuinely can't fucking wait for this race. This is going to be...
But to be fair, Pos, it's a good job you're not racing tonight. Otherwise you'd be underweight.
What, 4 wings?
No, well, your 4 wings as well as your massive shite you had before this.
Yeah, mate, but you know, they weigh you... Like, hopefully, well, I'm not going to get the podium, am I? So I want all the points, so I'm not going to be getting into Park Ferme. I'll probably just disqualify me from 19th again or something, you know. No harm done, really, in that sense.
Oh, that Dom got very close through the wall there.
David Kebab has put on the chat, has Shag got a lap check? He's 2 laps down, he's ghosted twice, and he's had 2 dive bombs at the leader bear. Fair play for him. Doing pretty well so far. Unit shots coming on. This is going to be potentially top spot it is, mate. 1 minute 37.0. You can see already, can't you, Matt? The top contenders are all beginning to flex the muscles there a bit at the top. Gritmaster currently on an outlap. He will need to improve from that now. He is in the drop zone.
Did you say the top ones, there's 2 of them, and then the other ones somehow still not managed to get back into the lobby.
I don't know, he's even in the lobby. Update on Wyburn, lads, in the chat, if Wyburn's there, or if anyone's in contact with him. I know he probably sounds like he's speaking from outer space somewhere, but you never know. We do have Google Translate in this day and age. Oh, and actually, Matt, do you remember last season? I think you watched this race last year, when all the guys... This is one for the Division 3 guys of last season, when they were racing in the dark. I know a lot of you guys were here at that point. The lights went out, Matt, in Q1 and Q2. There are no lights in the
Can we have that this Sunday?
I fucking would love it, mate. It would be
then
amazing.
When I take out Syke and Bingley, no one sees.
Well, mate, it would have been an amazing master plan, to be honest with you, but you just literally corral that fact and let them know that you're going to do it. So they'll still be able to probably hear that fact, to be fair. Odds on the lights fail. Yeah, Sykes just said it, mate, as well. That Syke put it in the chat there. He said, odds like the lights failing. Yeah, man. His aunt's standing here watching.
Shrews has given us the answer to where Wyburn is.
Beer said he's so blind he couldn't tell the difference in that race. Is it?
Did you have your shades on that race, Beer?
Was he racing in the cool shades? That's where they got born. That's where they were born from. Mate, at the moment, Kakashi is currently in the chip. He'll get back on board with Gritmaster. He needs a 7/10 improvement here if he's going to be getting out, but we do have Austin on track as well. You'd imagine, Matt, probably the cut-off is around about where Unit Racer is currently, wouldn't you? If obviously everyone from, if Wyburn and Kakashi was to settle up, but probably like 3 minutes left as well. 33 views, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Thursday evening. 30 views, sorry. I don't know why it says one number on one and one on another. That really just kind of annoys me a little bit. So here comes Gritmaster. Needs to be a big improvement here. Otherwise, he's not getting through. So let's have a check.
It's looking like it, I'd say, so far.
It's looking a lot quicker, isn't it? And Gritmaster moves to the 7th.
Yeah, 38.3.
Now, that is an eye-opener. That's not a bad lap there from Grit. 1.3 seconds off Dom. Very, very quick lap by him.
All these people in the pits are going to have to be cautious if they're going out again, not to be caught out by going out too late, because it's a very long lap around here.
An Alfa Romeo is going out on track. That is bizarre. Forrest has gone back out. I'd probably say he's safely through, in honesty.
Maybe going out
yes,
the same set of tyres again. It looks like it, if you look at him.
Beers agree, makes it shades are on. Because Bry says the track is awesome. I believe, Bry, you are Ninja Bear, mate. You are welcome back next Tuesday as well, buddy, along with Third Dinner, the pair of you. You're both impressed. Well, Third Dinner, I was really impressed by you. Ninja Bear, you obviously had a couple of little clashes with the front wing off. But we're bringing you both back in. And obviously Tuesday being Russia, I'd love to see what you guys can do. Basically, Anstey, for his sake, shut up, you dickhead. Amsterdam's asked, why is Dragoon? Have you seen this in the chat?
Yeah, I've just seen it.
Basically, mate, it's to get him up. For fuck's sake.
Wyburn's just got back in.
Oh, God, you pair of idiots. Wyburn's in for the 14th
That's Wyburn
time.
out.
And he's. Yeah, he won't get out now, will he? No way. Unless he's on the way out the pits.
And neither will Kakashi, so.
Austin, Shag, Darkmark. It's literally a case of, well, all hands to the attacking pump now, Matt, isn't it, really? This is where we're pretty much up to. The one man who'll be quite in danger at the moment is Unit Racer. Unit Racer's not currently out on track. He thinks he's done enough. It'll be intriguing to see if he has or not. Mark is coming around again. He did, of course, lose his wing in that first lap that he did. Probably could go a little quicker, mate. The reason why Mark's in Division 3 this week is just to kind of evaluate his pace, mate. It's actually, there's not... Oh my God, well, Mark is definitely not getting through. Austin goes to tech positions on Mustafa Shag now. By the way, mate, Mark was coming through Sector 3 and, well, he decided that a wall was probably the safest way out, to be fair. Yeah, it's almost like the equivalent of GTA putting a bullet in your head. That's kind of what he did. Just to kind of assess his pace, mate, because he's been struggling in Division 2. Anstey, just to let you know, as you've seen, obviously, and we need to kind of see what he's like in Division 3, and if he fits in, we'll see. He's definitely still in Division 2 till the end of the season, is what I will say. We're just going to give him a bit of a trial run, mate, to see how he does.
And what a place to trial at.
I know, yeah, one of the few places that you really, really don't want to trial. I tell you, mate, the guys in the trial, there was a guy called Victor Reznov, former racer we used to race with in WOR and ESR. Absolutely smashed the trial, mate, on Friday. Smashed it to pieces. And half his wing off, but he be racing in Division 2 tomorrow. I believe, Beer, we said, didn't we? Victor Reznov was the one guy that kind of absolutely shined. So Wyburn is going to be starting in 18th place. He couldn't get out on track, of course. It's all on Mustafa Shag.
He just said last the first should be fun. With the rain, I won't be surprised if you have a few safety cars.
It could happen. Yeah, well, mate, it could happen. As long as people just kind of don't send it up the inside into turn 1. If they do, it'll make great entertainment and good viewing, but a bit of a ball like on the shooting.
Improves to 6th. 38
to 6th place, good call. I did see that on Matt. He's up to 1 minute. Yep, 1 minute 32, 6th place, clearly safe. Mustafa Shag knocks Darkmark out, 13, and there you go. 38. That's it. Everybody is now sorted and through. Jason Pennells and Jock, they don't necessarily need to complete the laps now, Matt, of course, as the way is.
As long as they make sure they
JP
don't
does it anyway.
take the wheel off.
Oh, don't crash out now, for fuck's sake. Please, God.
Jason Pennells goes 4th and a 38 dead, the
4th.
exact same time as Forrester.
And Jock did actually go 1 minute 39.1. Not the best lap there by Jockey, but of course it is just about enough So there we have it, Matt. The guys eliminated: Dartmark, Charles, Wyburn, Kakashi, and of course Shrews. Really, really entertaining start, guys, to the Division 3 Q1 session. Obviously, the next one is going to be a very important one because the top 10 cars will be starting on the tyres that they set in Q2, the fastest lap in Q2. Matt, might as well say, Matt, obviously both in Division 1. Haas is coming last, is our motto, and I managed to achieve that for the second time this season last year.
We're beating Mercedes.
Look at me yesterday. Right, well, mind you, Kai isn't here this week. I guess we could always draft in, I don't know, a trialist then, that we know I could beat. That's probably one way I could beat him. But no, mate, what would you say the strategy is for this particular Grand Prix then? In your own opinion then?
Mediums to hards, or hards to mediums, probably the one stop.
Kind of avoiding the soft tyre in that sense.
Yeah, the softs are very... Well, I wouldn't say that bad wear, it's just tyre temperatures are the killer around here. And keeping those tyres down.
Matt, of course, is on a wheel as well.
They don't need to know that.
Psych in the chat.
What's he saying?
Jason Pennell says DRS is saying that. I've got a hashtag pauses a wanker in the chat. That is a hashtag that died, didn't it? It just went into kind of hibernation for a few months. It's just come back all of a sudden. I don't know where this has come from again. But of course, hashtag pause is a wanker. So why was his wheels fucking up? Adam, yeah, of course, I had him coming in for Tuesday. He had the funniest crash in RRF1 history. Well, one of them anyway.
Oh God, what happened?
You are now spectating the session in progress. You cannot participate in it, but may be allocated a team ready for the next session. What?
Please tell me
spectate mode. Yeah. I think. I hope. What was it?
To be fair, Beard, that does seem like the most accurate. That does seem like the most accurate strategy.
Softs to front wing, to wets, to 5 front wings, to retire from session. For fuck's sake. Jackie Cole, seen your name in the chat. Welcome in, buddy. Strategy will be wet tyres.
We're going to get that far. I'm going to manage about 2 corners on Sunday.
Guys, I'm going to be rage quitting the fucking commentator in a minute. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be able to see the start. So it'll piss me off. So, Big Hairy Jock then. Not saying anything about Jock at all, Matt. Not in this race. We know your history with Jock. In fact, no, I reckon for the people in the stream, let them know your history with Jock.
I worship Jock. He is my god. Idol. Much quicker than Psych.
He's got a t-shirt with his name on as well. Kai Pollitt with the 500-bit donation. Thank you so much there, my man. That's absolutely superb. Much love there, Kai. Hopefully be having you back very soon as well. Was it Russia, Kai, or Japan when you're coming back for? Next week or the week after? I can't remember what you said.
Yeah, Beer's got his RRF1 merch. I've just got my Big Hairy Jock merch.
I'm going to be getting a webcam as well, probably soon. It's my first ever.
God.
I think I'll be doing it in the next few weeks. And I'm going to be wearing a Jockey's God t-shirt or an RF1 logo t-shirt, one of the two. So I'll let you guys be the deciders as which one I wear, to be fair. All Pos is a wanker, but I'm not sure if Twitch will allow me to have that on stream, but I'll say that, mate. I've been swearing on Twitch since the year 2000 and never, so... Jock then, first one around to start his flying lap.
Andy allowed Gingers on the site, so I imagine he'll be fine. If he did wear the Pos is wank shirt.
Third dinner is supporting his other league runners. I believe we've got a couple of SF1 guys racing with us tonight, or racing with us. Dartmark and Neglect's also race across there. They've got a support mate, 1-2. I don't think they're going to be grabbing a 1-2, but stranger things have happened in RRF1, to be honest with you. It took 2 hours and 52 minutes to complete a race last week. Admittedly, I wouldn't know because I wasn't here for it, because I decided to throw my toys out the pram and forgot to pick them up until the next day. Kai says Russia is back for them. Matt, you were always saying, oh dear, discreetly for
what, that Haas are going to beat Mercedes?
No, chat. For fuck's sake. We'll move on. Fucking hell. Peace and harmony in all the world. Dumping else this evening. But no, it's going to be an interesting one, this one. Singapore always throws up a cracking Grand Prix. Actually, Matt, I managed to somehow get a podium in Division 2 last year. I think it was, I can't remember if it was Ralph or Jimmo, one of the Loader brothers, who crashed off while battling with Scotty and Tomster last year. I managed to take advantage of it and bag a podium, which was kind of cool. Hell of a race in Division 2 last season. Hell of a race. There's Jock coming around the final couple of corners now. Possibly one of the most interesting corners on the calendar. How do you do it? Do you go flat out? Do you literally lift off? I don't think Jockey lifted off and gets himself 1 minute 38.
Gaz will come through with 37.2.
Gaz has literally matched his time from Q1, hasn't he? And Forrester with a 36.7. Okay, that's interesting. Gets his act together here. Gaz Burgess, Jason Pennells, of course, gets himself in with a 38.0. Austin 38.6. Remember, Matt, of course, the final two, the bottom five, isn't it? I believe, yeah, bottom five eliminated from this session. Just getting my bearings together. Neglects puts himself in third with a wow, good lap. Go on, mate. Sorry.
All of them are choosing the softs. Although it is raining, Dragoon, I forgot that.
Dragoon is on the hards, which means it's raining, and Dragoon's going on the hards. Somewhat of a more questionable decision, to be fair, but unless he's just kind of saving a set of tyres and hoping that he can get through for the top 10, he's going to find it difficult, Matt, isn't he? Getting through. Considering how close the field is, Wyburn has left the session. Well, to be fair, Wyburn, I don't think you even know where you are, in fairness. The amount of times you've joined and left, must be said. Let's have a look here.
At the moment, the top 10 is separated by 1.8 seconds.
I love how Amsterdam said they're too slow for Division 2. No, Forrest is in it because he can't race Fridays, and Mark was just trialing him. Unique shots, beats Forrest in 1 minute 36.7. Nice stuff there. Noswell and Brad Hamilton still yet to come out on track, by the way. Still got 2 people left to set a time. There is 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes left in the session.
Well, as soon as you say that,
Noswell the wall. New hashtag in the chat. Ant Stan is a wanker. That's a new one. We got another.
Where's the moaning part?
Yeah, who's moaning? You got 2 of the biggest moaners here. I reckon we're teammates as well, so it's probably might be written in the stars there, Matt, to be fair.
Yeah. Can't argue that.
Right, so far we've got nice little set going. It's going to be interesting seeing how Forrester blends in with these guys up front, isn't it? I mean, he is a Division 2 racer. It's just a shame because he can't race on the Fridays. He's working. So rather than losing from the league, we thought we'd give him a couple of runs out. Believe he is going to be racing Sunday as well. Just so we can obviously evaluate him in that side as well. Because I know quite a few of the guys like Unique and Gazbert just have showed their face in Division 1, of course, Matt, haven't they? I know you've had a battle with Dom in Division 1, have you? I'm sure you have. I can't remember it was you or someone else did. I can't remember. Dom, of course, ran incredibly high in Germany before stacking it. I know I was behind him in Germany and he spun. And then I spun twice and died. Which wasn't really ideal.
I always end up around 3 people. I always end up around 3 people, so...
It's the same ones every week for you. Literally the same fucking things every week.
I'm all battling for 6th, no. 5th no, 6th in the championship now. Yeah.
Dan Pennell says, can me and Scotty be a teammate now? Well, to be fair, mate, no. We're not moving teams round. We're not doing driver sorts of in the league. It's just obviously as he's not there, we'll obviously see if we can bring a couple more people. We have actually got a teammate for you, Dan. It's a new driver from the trial called Victor Reznov. Really, really quick driver. Should be able to bag a few points. Oh, that's for the Renault. That was Noswell hitting the wall. Did you see that, mate? That was a crap. Oh, he's actually got away with it.
Yeah,
I think he has got away with that. How the hell's he managed that?
Hopefully it hasn't invalidated his time.
Wyburn, try not to keep jumping and leaving, jumping and leaving, jumping and leaving. Just literally wait in the lobby if you need to, and it'll automatically bring you in, because obviously you can't get in your car because you're out. And raining!
Kai's done his usual prediction. Forrester to crash in Q3 and at 14.
Skillian, if you are available, mate, you passed your trial. You've been in the league technically since Canada, and I've been trying to invite you every race. But you just haven't been accepted it.
It is. There's a bit of moisture in the air.
Mildly moist, but we know about Singapore, mate. When it rains, well, rains. I don't understand the kind of concept of that phrase. Which means, mate, the guys at the bottom of the leaderboard are pretty much going to be gone here. Austin, because by the time they all get round to do their laps, it is, of course, I think it's the second longest lap on the calendar, mate, isn't it? Behind Belgium, I think it is.
Belgium.
I think Abu Dhabi, yeah, Belgium and then Singapore. Or is it any longer than that?
You've got Baku as well.
Oh, fuck yeah, but that's taking mostly like 200 miles an hour, isn't it? So
I think Baku is slightly longer lap than here. Just.
I think it is the longest like amount of time, and it's got 31. Oh, and Oswald's really struggling here.
Stop. Yeah.
I think that's him out.
6.
No one's improving now. So to be fair, everyone is. Oh my God! Oh, Brad Hamilton, that is not the ideal line for a Haas driver to be taken through there. Any driver wouldn't be taking that line, but especially not a Haas driver.
Exactly.
In fairness,
at the moment,
it is.
both of them are in the drop zone.
And
Come on,
I think, mate, both of them will not be.
Oh, that's the wall.
Why are people? Oh, that is also not ideal. Yes, Brad. No. Yeah, DRS disabled.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably.
That's pretty much game over, guys. You may as well just retire the car. To be fair, guys, Brad, that may actually improve his lap time. To be fair. What the hell? Yeah. So Unique Racer is eliminated as Shrew's points out. So I think. Oh God. These guys are quite brave.
Discreetly started.
What's he said?
Mark never gets moist, I heard. That wall.
These guys are literally ripping you into pieces.
What else? Sykes come up with a good comment for this. Q3 at soggy Singapore will be a spin fest.
Oh, mate. I'm going to bring it back to Belgium when it started raining, when nobody could get into the pits. That's one of the funniest fucking moments I've ever seen.
That's the title for you. Soggy F3 at soggy Singapore.
That is, I think Syke has actually hit the nail on the head. That is going to be my clickbait title for the week: Soggy Singapore Spin Fest. Especially for people like me with a lisp, which is just basically like torture, like a spit zone, isn't it? You know what I mean? Freaking spit flying from me. Apparently you're not a squirty, you're a gusher, according to Anstan. Everyone's laughing. Billy and Scroll will be there for 8:30, mate. I'll bring you in. Matt couldn't get moist in the shower. Oh dear. We've got Matt in the party. He can possibly confirm that. Dampenels, 200 bits in the chat. If you can't have Scotty, I prefer that way because it's not going to happen. Thank God Park Fermi has been disabled for this wet weather spell. We've secretly re-enabled it, mate. Just because admin power, I guess. But no, seriously though, Matt, that's everything done, isn't it? I think Dragoon didn't manage to get through, sit his lap time on the hards. That's come back to bite him on the arse.
I think that is over.
Brad Hamilton's out. No, Brad Hamilton again. Third week in a row, he's not made it into Q3. Big stuff for Brad. He's in 4th in the championship. He still has a mathematical chance of winning this. I think he's 78 points behind with 175 to play for. It's going to be incredibly difficult. I can't really see. Oh, Dan Pennells has given me 100 bits because I didn't let him team up with Scotty in Division 2. It would have been 2 and 300, but obviously we can't break the rules, otherwise everyone's going to be changing teams and it's too confusing for my brain. Interesting one there, Matt. Gritmaster has got through to Q3. Good effort. 2 weeks out of 3. It is. It's a very, very quick lap, to be fair, mate. I reckon that's probably something I won't be able. I'd be pretty hard pushed to beat. Don't like someone coming out on track.
Oh,
Dragoon.
I heard a car.
Oh, Dragoon. Please. Oh.
Yes.
Mark. Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys in the chat,
this is where
you know what to do.
Time now.
The chat's gonna get. If he crashes, mate, he's gonna get physically roasted in the chat. So positively, like Kai told me that he's gonna be Forrester to crash in Q3 and on lap 14. Kai Pollitt, they're trying to become Mystic Kai. By the looks of it, what's discreetly said? He's still ripping into you.
Yeah.
Still going on in the chat. Well, to be fair, mate, it gives us something to watch over, I guess. They're not going to be improving on these lap times. This is going to be the Q2 end running standard. Both Ferraris made it into Q3 as well. Jason Pennells makes it to Q3, as does the God, as you call him, Big Hairy Jock. Charles didn't. He exploded in Sector 2 in Q2.
Dual Coupe in Red Bull.
Yep, Dual Coupe made it through P8.
So basically now all we need it's Ferrari's at the front of Mustafa and Grit, and then Joe as well. Then we could just have a reenactment of Kimi, Seb, and Max.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. It would
And
be,
it's
because
raining
obviously
at
I'm
the
stewed in
start.
with Tally and AJ. Raining at the start and in Q3.
Yep.
Loose as Mark is struggling. I know a lot of the guys are taking the mick out of him, but you can tell he's struggling, Matt, can't you? This isn't the same Dragoon we had last season.
Yeah.
I know obviously he's working a lot more hours now, but it's like I'm one of the first ones to take the piss out of Mark. He takes a piss straight back, but it's clear to see this isn't the same Dragoon that we had last season. A race winner in RRF1.
This game.
No, and I know he's not got anywhere near the time to practice, but you know, he's just like you said, Matt. He's not grabbed hold of it. It's been a lot. It is, even though it doesn't appear much different, you know what I mean, than the last game. The difference in the handler models is vast. You know what I mean? For any guys who don't play this game but played the last one, it is interesting. Oh, there's Gritmaster. He's here. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, was it? Sorry, forgive me, Jack. I didn't know you got in last week. Well done, matey. 3 in a row. I hold my hands up there. Forgive me that. Yeah, Jock says Dragoon is good in the wet, and he is. He does put I know, once again, piss taken out of with his wet time trial. It's become fabled, doesn't it, on the RF1 page, but he is good in the wet, whichever way you look at it. He is very good in the wet conditions. Be interested to see how he copes with it at the start of the Grand Prix. Will he be able to make up positions? He's around Unit Racer, Noswald as well. Eliminated. He's another one who had a really good race last week before, obviously, the Shrews Neglects incident wiped his wing off, which wasn't really the most ideal situation. Let's have a little look at what we got here. It is, mate. He's not doing bad. I think, what did he get in time trial? I think he got 57 something.
I can gobble up for you if you want.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, I think the last time I based the stream on facts was never. I make up everything as I go along. So, yeah. So Julku says he's the only person who does time trial in the wet. I'm not mentioning that.
To be fair, JDP Apex went and beat it just so he could, just for the sake of it.
I think, yeah, that's Apex though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, pardon me. It's a bit of a fucking cough there, obviously.
Yeah, just die more quietly, please. He's not improving. I just looked at his sex.
Thoughts of Quadjo so far, somebody says in the chat. To be honest with you, I'll let Matt pronounce that username because I've got really bad eyesight and I'm probably going to butcher it and can't be asked to kind of decipher it. But Quadjo doing really well again for the second week running.
It's Levio Stud.
That's the total reason why I didn't want to watch it.
Sorted.
Apex has said, "What do you mean by that pause? What did I say?"
Probably you're the kind of guy to just go beat someone's time.
Oh yeah, damn right. You know it, Apex. You did it for fun. You wanted to take his glory away. You wanted to make him cry. You're mean. You know the score. Austin, Unique Racer, Dragoon, Noswald, Brad Hamilton, who didn't set a lap time caught out by the wet conditions, all done and dusted for Singapore qualifying for those guys. Our top 10 are Unique Shots, Forrester Gaz, Quadjo, good lap again, Neglects and Gritmaster, fantastic performances, JP, Jewel Coot, Shag, and Big Hairy Jock.
God.
Those are your guys. The God, as Matt called him.
He is a god.
Trying to work
Well,
out.
Psych, if you like to
Levius.
explain it to the rest of us.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing a joke here. Matt, I don't like this. You are now spectating the session in progress. You cannot participate in it, but may be allocated the team for the next session. I don't want to be.
I was going to say, because I don't
get
get
in.
this, I just go straight in.
Apex, we're joking around, buddy. Don't worry about it. He's just said, no, I just hadn't done a lap. Nah, we're only messing, mate. To be fair, the only reason why I'm messing with you is because I can't fucking beat you. It's more probably out of jealousy, to be fair. And Matt's doing it because he's just bitter because you two are never away from each other on track. That's the main reason he's fucking doing it for. We gotta be honest.
Yeah, I just seem to get glued to Skillen, Apex, and Ralph.
Apex says, I'm not worrying. I'm glad you're not, mate.
You better be. You better be shivering in your boots for this Sunday.
Why? Because you're gonna fucking wipe him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the whole field out in turn 1 when I miss the bend. All I'm gonna say is, did you see Dan's comment a minute ago?
Dan says you change Jackie or tried racing style, all of a sudden you're on it. Very good point.
That.
Oh, which one? Oh, damn it. Dragoon being too bit. I will read this actually. Dragoon being too busy shagging donkeys down Western instead of practicing F1, just saying. Oh dear.
I can message him and ask him for it if you want.
This is apparently discreetly has now revealed that he is Sykes' father or mother, depending which way it works. I don't kind of know how that works up there. But no, Apex has been, I'll be honest though, man, going back to Apex while these guys are just on their outlaps. Another man who's picked up form though, hasn't he? I believe he got his first podium in RRF1 last week. His first official one, obviously, in a league race scenario. Well done, Apex, of course. Cracking drive for myself, matey. I know there was a good few of you who were together on track, weren't they? All around them. You won out on penalties, mate. Well done, of course. Matt couldn't worry. Apex took a shot at you.
Yes. You've been hanging around talking too much.
Yeah, the influence. Fucking little tights. I thought Tally come up with that, was it Cookie?
I think it was Cookie.
Cookie.
I'll have you know, I could still beat you in a little tyke Apex.
That is going to be the next one. Remember the 1v1 series we had last year? I reckon we should do it now in little tykes. That'll be quite interesting.
Yes.
Have you seen what discreetly's put on there? Positive glass.
Oh.
That I identify it as a frying pan, you uncultured swine.
Go join the LGBT, ABC, D, E, F, G.
PAN team. Don't forget the P's, mate. You can't discriminate against them pans. You know what I mean? And you can't discriminate. But you can't even get away with that because you've got sauce pans and frying pans. Each one of them will get offended as well. The fucking way this fucking world's going.
Oh, I know what
like
he is.
Sector 1.
I know what he is. He's pansexual.
Wow. And moving on, Jason. JP went off. JP with the win off there, matey. Straight into the wall. That's not ideal. I believe that was coming through Sector 2. Here comes Unique Shots, no game sound, and binned it because of it. That is, I'm assuming that was, oh, that is Dom. He's just come back into the pits. No game sound and binned it because of it. Fucking Codemasters, that's all I'm saying. Jock then coming around Sector, I believe this is Sector 2. Yes, it is. It says it on the top of my fucking screen.
Whoops, I keep forgetting to enable.
I do that all the time, mate, I tell you. I heard Matt has a wobble ass. That's intriguing.
I don't even know what that
Sykes
means.
Pos is genderist. What is that? Is that the next fucking controversial fucking YouTube scandal? Genderism. Jesus fucking Christ. Yellow flag in Sector 2 and 3. What we got? Dual Coot is coming out on the full wets. This does look a lot heavier, Matt. In fairness, it does look an awful lot heavier.
56.9 by Jock.
56.9, Forry, 54.6, yeah.
Gaz Burgess.
Gaz Burgess looking very good. 52 temps down on Forrester. 2 temps down.
So someone's coming into the pits. Can't see who that is.
I believe that
Neglects.
is Quadjo.
That's coming on the final corner. 56.3.
Third. Very nice. Mustafa Shag is just, I don't think he's the next one round, is he? JP with his damaged wing coming into the pits. Dual Coot on an outlap.
The other Ferrari.
Oh, Shag in the background there. Grit comes into the pits. That is I Adam way to enter the pit lane. I think you're right, mate. I think you're correct. Yeah, they're all coming in.
I think that may be the top
guys
4. It's now going to be settling the other 6.
Neglects, if that's the case, mate, Neglects has got his highest qualifying in RRF1.
Well,
Comfortably
I think
P3,
Forrest and
but
Gaz are definitely confirmed. And then...
You'd imagine that, wouldn't you? Oh, mate, Dom's going to be pissed. Championship fight and all, and he is currently down in 10th place.
But he is going out on the inters. I'm actually going to be interested to see how these are handling.
Yeah, how... The only problem is with this game, you can't see a telemetry, can you? So you can't see... You can see his ERS, but you can't quite see, like, you know, the tyre temperatures and stuff like that. That'd be cool if you could see that as a spectator. Obviously, I guess that's
Yeah,
a little bit
well,
too much information given up.
how much are you expecting out of Cody's?
Mate, nothing more, considering we are now lumbered with Codemasters for the next 6 fucking games. I
blame
can't wait
Psych.
for it. I also blame Psych. Oh, and we've got a McLaren parked up there, that isn't... But,
It's the
these
guard.
guys are really trundling round. Oh, that didn't look pretty. So the next one we got on our lap, Dual Coupe comes back into the pits again, Matt. Not finding much joy with this track so far.
It is a bit of a nightmare in the wet. I've only driven it a couple of times, but it is very slippy.
Absolute ball ache in the wet. Wasn't performance wet as well? I mean, every performance race is wet, but I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
have
was
wet
gonna say,
performance, I'm sure we did.
that doesn't really make a difference. Was I even here
Oh,
in
it does.
Singapore?
Yeah,
I was.
yes, mate,
No,
you
it's dry.
were. Or was it dry? I can't remember. I can
It was
remember
dry.
one Singapore we did was wet in RF1. I can't remember which one it was. Probably Division 2 last season. That was wet all the time. Here comes shooting
Just
shots in.
gonna
Now,
say-
this is going to be intriguing.
Look how heavy it's pouring down now on Dom's car.
That is full wet weather in it, surely. Got to be full wets, this.
Sorry.
Psych. Fucking hell. Oh,
I'm just
dear. Do you know
ignoring
what?
the street,
A lot of people-
because I've given up with him at this point.
it's the best thing sometimes, mate. Sorry, discreetly, I'm being panist, forgive me. So we've got a couple of guys on a lap. Gaz Burgess didn't improve. He did a second lap, by the way, Gaz. He did, Matt. Oh my God, that Toro Rosso, that was not the ideal line to take through
To be
that corner,
fair,
in
he was,
fairness.
he was only a tenth off. He lost all his time in the last sector when it really started to
course,
hammer
that
it
is
down.
I was going to say, mate, in that last sector, that's the exact part of the track where the wet weather would hamper you the most, wouldn't it? Especially coming into where Gaz is right now. I'm going to get back on board with unique shots then.
Oh, very deep.
He has no game sound, remember, so this may have a slight effect into it. Rara is watching. By the way, welcome in, Rara. Been a while since you've tuned. I know you've tuned in a couple of times, but welcome back.
Neglect said F3 last season was wet.
I knew there was one of the track. I knew it was somewhere that was wet. I'm not sure if it was in. It wasn't
We
for the
were
full
talking
race though.
about it earlier. With no lights.
Yeah, but mate, I don't remember my own name half the time. I can't spell my own name anyway. Here comes Dom. Well, where will this put Dom? You'd imagine. I don't think this. This isn't a bad lap, Matt. It's a very good lap, I think.
14. I imagine it's going to be about
56?
7, 6. 6.
He's
56
put it
dead,
third in full wet conditions.
Maybe we're overestimating the
Wow.
weather. I mean, look at performance
Maybe
last
so.
night. Everyone was still
Well,
saying
yeah,
it's
but that
wet.
was a
I
shower,
went out
wasn't it?
on my slicks, and it worked.
Oh, that put you right up there, didn't it? Oh, that put
Yep.
you right up there. Well, I was one of the people who called him a retard for doing it, and then, yeah. I went and crashed into the back of the Discreetly, took Bishop's wing off, and killed all 3 of our races. Whoops.
Oh, could you
That wasn't ideal.
The inside water, the hairpin. He's luckily
Oh,
kept it
I
going.
was just on board with Gritmaster, mate, there. Keeps it going. Gritmaster.
That's just said
Currently
almost
P8.
40 viewers.
Yes, mate, it says on mine's 41 at the moment. Doing pretty well there at the moment, mate. We've had we did hit 42 a second ago. We are. Let's see if we can potentially get ourselves up to 50 tonight. That'd be quite a nice little treat. Already Gaz Burgess and Kai with the donations, guys. Like I said, much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Never ask for donations, matey. It's the way I believe, Matt. You know what I mean? If people if I start asking for donations, it makes me look like a desperate bitch. And I'm not, quite frankly. You know what I mean? So it's just nice to get recognised and recognition.
Or is he just retired?
That is a bin it, mate. He's binned it somewhere. Sector 1. Gonna go on board. I'll stay on board with Grit for a minute and go to Gritmaster. If I go to
I think it might have been through the last corner. 'Cause I saw a yellow flag there.
Oh, Quadjo! Oh dear! Oh no! I'm gonna go back off that one. That was like a horror movie. Go around that corner then. Sorry. Gritmaster, just
Grit's
might as well
coming
get
through
yourself
the
to the end of your
final
lap. Any time will be helpful right now. This is full wet conditions, isn't it? You'd imagine 2 minutes 4, definitely. Definite full wet conditions, you'd say now. Dom got a lap in very nicely in that case. Oh god, here we go. hashtag 44 viewers to be hashtag blessed. Matt's the reason for the viewer increase. Pos is the old people.
Psych nose.
Fuck off. God damn it.
I'm the
Dear,
youth of today.
that's oldest. That's oldest, mate, to be fair.
Right,
Jock,
Ben,
it
how's
was
it
in the
going?
pits for Jock, by the way. Benny boy, welcome in, buddy. He commentated last week as well, Ben. We had an absolute blast doing that. Cracking
Jock
racing
didn't
last
win
week.
it, by the way. He retired
No,
in the pits.
that's what I just read now. You should have just said you did, mate. It would have made it more entertaining.
Well, to be fair,
Tom says
Dom, you
fucking
have
bullshit.
done very damage limitation at that. Get it up there.
Why
in
are
them
you not in
conditions.
7th, JP? Because the other guys, I think... Oh dear, Mustafa Shag. Oh, that is... Oh, that's a wing off, in fairness. Oh, ouch. Oh my god, that car looks... That Ferrari looks ugly with no wing.
Oh.
Ugh.
If I was Mustafa now, I'd just go and complete the lap, being as it's the end of the session. Because Jason isn't setting a lap. So if we completed it, he'd at least get 9th. Oh, and Simon's
Jukic
binned
just
his
needs
lap
to-
off as well.
Oh, yeah, that isn't... Once again, I think we would have needed a time trial lap here. One of the guys, to show the guys the track layout, not the ideal line through that corner from side there. I think he's just having... Yeah, he's just trying to get back to the pits. I think he's kind of had a little bit of enough there. Just having a look at some of the chat. RRF1 on the go meeting. Oh, so I was trying to... What the... I'm reading Ant Stan's daily diary out. Fucking hell. Oh dear, that was... Who the hell was that in the wall? Oh, it's Quadjo Huncho. That's not a very... Oh. Oh dear. Oh, Matt. Quadjo's a little bit beached.
Oh.
Oh.
Lovely. Forrest has binned it
Quadjo Singh.
under the bridge.
Forrester has, yes. Forrester, that is... Kai Pollitt was right, mate. Kai Pollitt was right. TX Busy. Thank you very much for the follow. Scotty says, imagine letting Forrester beat you. You pretty much do week in, week out, matey. So we'll kind of leave that one there. I don't call my name. Ben says, come on, Simon, get a lap in, man. Love the chat. And Forrester can actually see his teammate's car embedded in the wall. Forrester Gaz Burgess, unique shots, neglects. What a qualifying map from neglects, by the way. Jock, Quadjo, Grit, Quadjo up there again. Grit beating Mustafa Shag. Shag didn't set a lap in the end due to having, well, the simple minor league problem of no front wing during most of that session. Jason Pennells and Julkut did not set laps. They will be graced with 9th and 10th. I believe the reason, JP, is because it goes on your driver number. That's why it does that, by the way. Matt, you might be able to confirm. That's why. I think so, mate. Yeah, because when I do my career mode, I'm 84. And the only one below me is Giovinazzi, who doesn't build... I'll be number 1. You just set it to number to win the career mode and get number 1.
I'm
That's the way to do it.
97.
Well, mate, that's why I always said puts you at the bottom. So I'll leave you, Matt, with these mad people. Just another rundown quickly here. Forrester, Gaz, Unique Shots, Neglects, Jock, Quadjo, Grit, Shaggy, JP, and Julkut. Matt, I'll be back in 1 minute, mate. The way to deal with this is see the comments and basically just chat with the guys, mate. I'll ask you any questions and just deal with that. Pause, we'll be back 2 minutes, guys.
Do I have to talk to him? As you can see there, the top two over nearly a second and a half ahead of everyone else. That's probably due to the changing conditions and them getting a lap in right at the beginning. So anyway, everyone, what's your predictions for the race? Mine personally is going to be... I'll tell you in a minute because I don't know the drivers. Don't kill me. I'm going to go with a balmy prediction. I'm going to go Jock for the win. Neglect second and Brad Hamilton third. Ant Stan, if you want me to come to your house and kick you in the face, continue. And you can join in as well, Dan, if you want. I don't know what that means, Syke. I don't know who Michael Owen is. Maybe a lunatic, but I'm ahead of you in the championship, Kai. Hey, I get further in that little type than you do in your Red Bull, Apex. Find you, well, if you give me your address, I will be able to. I don't know how you worked that one out discreetly, but you are factually correct. Adam, also correct. What you don't realise is, I have a vagina. Yeah, Arceus Prime, just switch it over to the Inters, you should be able to. Just a question of I wonder if they've got the speedos ready for this. Can't beat a good old pair of speedos. RIP Matt. Kai, I've been dead inside for years, don't worry about it. Oh
well,
god,
Matt,
he's
I hope I'm not
back.
too horrible on you. I'm just watching the chat outside. I've been pissing myself. You have had the Division 3 grilling, which every commentator does apparently when I'm not here. Dry tyres on a wet track. It's pissing down.
Yeah, it's
It is
put
absolutely pissing down.
whoever Arculus Prime is on the slicks. If you go onto
Mate,
his
it's put
tyre
them all on it.
strategy,
It's put on all of them. They
Was
can't.
it?
It's everybody. If you go on Race Director, press Start Race Director, they are all onto this. Is going to be fucking brilliant.
you need
Oh
to
boy.
know how to switch over to the Inters, just saying.
I don't even think it lets you know.
Although,
Sure, it
saying
doesn't
that,
let
the
you.
track doesn't. The pit lane looks surprisingly dry.
Well, mate, a lot of
However-
them are going to be going into the pit lane in this race, so you'd imagine they'll be getting practice of that.
If
Yeah,
you look
there you go,
at
mate.
the top of your screen, there's clouds.
That would usually happen when it rains, mate. Just wanted to.
It rains and it's
Everybody's on
sunny
Q2
sometimes.
tyres. Did that in Wales, even. Mind you, it rains every single day in Wales, so we can't really comment on that, can I? It seems like everybody is in the same boat. Unit Racer cannot change the tyres over, Matt. They're all on slicks.
Can't change it.
Nope.
Well, this
Nobody
is going to
can
be
change
more
it over.
carnage than normal.
Oh, yeah. It's the same weather as Monaco in Division 1 last season. Yes, it did, if you remember that, Matt.
Yes.
You were all on slick tyres, weren't you, at the
I
start?
loved it, because
Yeah,
I got a
completely
podium
slick.
thanks to that.
Am I watching the rugby? Luckily, Dan, I'm English, so no, I'm not watching the rugby on Saturday. I'll be watching it Sunday, I believe. When is the final in rugby? Is it tomorrow afternoon, or is it on Sunday?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
Matt hasn't started rugby in school.
Exactly. In primary school, yeah.
So Kaiser's got 50 quid in England. If England win, I'll have a £50 donation myself, mate, just for that. Everyone's having a Hamilton pit stop in Germany this race. Yep. No, box, no. Shambles. Jackie Cole says it's Saturday, so it is tomorrow. Nice, mate. Give me a time, Jackie. I'll be 1,000,000% watching that, mate, of course. Saturday,
Pause.
the final 9 a.m. Oh, yes, mate.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
It's
Saturday, yeah,
Friday
I'm fucking... Mate, I don't know. Just whatever. Tomorrow in my eyes.
And also, we have something going on Saturday, 9 p.m. Or is it AM? Doesn't matter. Ignore me.
No comment. No, I'm not. 9 a.m, Matt. We don't race CSR at 9 a.m.
I race at 9 a.m.
I believe you do, matey, don't you? What is it you do then, mate? Let the guys know.
Basically, I go get my little tyke, and I go ragging around the streets in my little tyke.
By the way, guys, yep, psyched to say yes, Shaggy, well done, mate, readying up. Yes, I was going to say to the guys, ready up. It's been longer than 5 minutes now, so get this carnage underway. Hopefully it isn't carnage, hopefully the guys put on a good show, but obviously the conditions aren't going to be really beneficial for these guys, of course, in tonight's Grand Prix. Remember, huge championship fight we have going between Wyburn. Well, between 9 people can still realistically win. 3 of them
Yeah, I thought that
are
graphics
together.
team was really good. The championship
Oh,
one.
it's fucking cracking, wasn't it? Fucking cracking. I'm surprised that
Shame
we're not
I'm
there,
not
though, in
on
the
there.
Division 1 one. Yes, but we should be on there, mate. 20 points I've got this season, 23 points. I think that's... You are now spectating in session. I'm not reading this for the 4th time. Fuck off. So shit, that would have put me in a
Dan's
car.
predicting 10 finishes.
Well, yeah, everyone in the chat, let us know. How many finishes you think?
I've
I'm going to
already
say
asked
11.
I'm going to say 4. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say 20. No one said the top 3 predictions other than me. I said Jock, Neglects, and Brad Hamilton.
Honestly, mate, it's because you can't predict it. It's literally Division 3 is the hardest one to predict out of all of them, to be fair. Division 2, everyone's really, really close, but the kind of... It's certain guys that always seem to kind of come through. You got the likes of Discreetly coming through, Tomster, Ben, Scotty in recent weeks has been improving, Matt, of course, in Division 2, getting himself up in kind of top 3/top 5 positions, starting to get his consistency back, which won him the Division 2 title last year, of course. Division 3, you always have the Division 3's podiums aren't quite, they both had the same 3 people over the last 3 weeks. It's been Gaz, Dom, and Wyburn. But obviously, Forrester being here now is going to add a little bit of a spanner to them works. We've also got here, who else have we got here? We've got Wyburn all the way down in 18th place, mate. So, it's going to be very difficult for him to get himself a podium this evening. So many different variables. You've got Quadjo Huncho, the ever improving Quadjo, and the Glex both up there now. Jock, of course, if he can get his consistency, if he's not lagging like a madman on the fucking formation lap, which he is.
So
Jock, your connection's gone downhill, matey.
Third, Dennis had 6 finishes. Billion Scrolls
got some
had
people,
14.
yeah. 14 to finish.
Screech
I'm
says
predicting
odds on
Jock to
0
lag.
finishes.
Oh, imagine.
They're on dry
Imagine.
tie.
Yep, dry tyres, mate. Forrester dying 100%. That means, from what Charles said, there'll be no impact on the Drivers' Championship there because he's going to be dead. I don't know, mate. Remember, Dragoon is in this race as well. Obviously caught up by the wet conditions, mate. It's going to be really interesting to see Dragoon.
Forrester nearly pinned it on the formation lap.
This is going to be fucking mental. Absolutely fucking mental. Do you know what? It's telemetry's disabled. I feel quite disabled. I feel quite disabled myself, to be fair, mate, to be honest, but we'll get that back onto enable.
Well, you are mentally.
Oh, wrong button. Oh,
I
mate,
put
that's
that for being
part of the
teammates
course.
this season.
Yeah, well, I kind of fell into
Oh,
the whole...
what on earth is that camera on Gaz's car? I'm not meant to see anything off that.
Oh, when it goes onto one light, mate, and move up and down the field, it'll give you the official camera. Shrew's bringing up the field at the back. He's got Kakashi and Wyburn just in front of him. Charles P17. And Kakashi's still coming round there, actually. He's...
Typical Williams.
Where the hell's the Williams? It's Mark. Dark Mark. He's done it, Giancarlo Busy Keller. I'm now spectating. I don't care. Go away. Wait for the lights to come on. Here we go then.
There we go, that's better.
Beginning the race now. 5 red lights in the Singapore Grand Prix. Well, there's only 4, and they are going. And Neglects has had an absolute monster start
God,
here.
that's very slick.
Neglects has had an incredible start.
He's looking
Neglects,
for
watch
second.
out the front.
Oh,
he's just...
trying 6 wide. That's not going to work.
How are you going 6 wide? Oh my... Oh dear. Oh.
Too
All the
hasty
piss
as well.
flaps have they all made it round there? It's kind of incredible. Go back up to the
A
front.
few I imagine have had dot wing damage. Oh.
Dom is down to P5. Quadjo's overtaken unique shots. Gripmaster, he's in P8 for... Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, that screen just screams game over. Right there. Oh dear, we're going to go back up to the front here. Oh my good grief. Oh my god.
Great. A few of them have gone off.
Brad Hamilton, Dragoon. There's someone gone off. Austin's gone off. Austin's driven off towards Abu Dhabi. You're not going to... Oh, Carnage!
Oh!
What? Ghosting's not working! Ghosting's not working! Ghosting's not working!
It's Ash. Unique
the ghosting system didn't work and they all ploughed into each other.
And this is why we need
Dom is in 20th place. It's on. It's on.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it against
Ghosting is
people who
on.
argued for it.
It's not even showing up on there, but ghosting is on, ladies and gentlemen.
I still look
That
at
is
Noswell,
done.
but...
Unique Shots is out. Unique Shots is down in 15th place. Apex with a
Oh, he's
1,000
Dom,
donation,
not
£10. Thank you so much. Dom,
thought he was
the
out.
championship leader, is in P20.
Dom.
Nobody ghosted, mate. A dozen
What?
people crashed. A dozen
That's good.
people crashed, and Neglects is all the way down there. Where's
Kakashi's
Neglects?
got a
Neglects
bit
is
of
second.
lag. Shrew's on the outside of Kakashi.
Noswell has just done Dragoon. Dragoon's got wing damage. What on the fucking earth has gone on here? What is going? What's happening here? Guys, well, the top three have just said "fuck you, see you later." The Ferraris are 5th and 6th. Brad Hamilton, Charles and Wyburn have gained a combined total of 26 places, but Brad Hamilton got into the pits. He has got damage. Unbelievable.
Jason Pennell's
is gone.
crashed.
JP gone. Noswell, Unique Racer gets through there. He's into the points, mate. Unique Racer into the points.
Into the points.
Dual Coot is, I think Austin's into the pits. That's wing damage. Dragoon's just hit. Dragoon's hit Quadjo. What the hell happened there? Coming into the pits. Dragoon with another 5. He's got more penalties.
Dual Coot's already got a penalty.
Charles P8.
Oh,
JP says this game is broken. Look at mate, Unique Shots in the pits. This is going to need to be probably the greatest comeback drive in history if he's going to be keeping his championship lead now. Gas is only 4 points behind him, remember. Look at Neglects, Matt.
In second,
I
need to keep him with Forrester.
He's not just keeping with him, he's got him under pressure. Can you believe this?
Guys are just behind him.
Ferrari's 5 and 6. Charles is in P7. He has got severe wing damage. Wyburn has bigger wing damage. Holy moly, that's not ideal.
His car just didn't grip up. He was on the outside. He just went off the dry line.
What an amazing! It's that 2 of 31, by the way. 2 of 31. For I believe
Simon, Kakashi, and Shrewd are having a battle as well.
I'm going to go down to that one now. Shrew's up to P14.
Oh, Kakashi!
Kakashi is always gone quite wide. Unique. Sorry, not Unique. So I was looking at the wrong battle a moment there. Shrew's into P13. Well. Really good. Shag! Mustafa Shag! Shaggy's fallen down.
Because he's off 2 positions to Grit and Charles.
Wing damage. Shag wing damage. So the 20 finishes from you, Matt. That prediction went straight out the window. I said 11. Neglects is having an absolute show here. Mustafa Shag really struggling. He's going to have to come into the pits, and he does. Do you think it's the soft tyres? Do you think it's the soft tyres causing them problems here?
It may be, although I can't imagine him overheating. Ash or Unique Racer's pitting as well.
That's wing damage from Unique Racer. Nos up to P9, as you said there. Wyburn is in P8, but he has severe wing damage. I would just pick and get it out of the way.
To the points.
Shag's gone to intermediates. I don't think that's the right call. We've got Brad, Austin and Quadjo. Those 3 now are battling for 15th place. Remember, this was a top 10 battle a minute ago. Has Gaz got any form of damage here? I don't think so. What an incredible start to the Grand Prix.
No, he hasn't. Not like the still see all with yellow on the front wing.
Guys, just to confirm as well, the ghosting system is on. Well, at least that's what we put it on as. It was on, because I said obviously the call wasn't there. If it's been put as off, it should be on, by the way. So we'll have to have a look at that. 46 views, guys. Thank you so much. 47 views. Oh, are we going to hit the magical 50? Big hairy Jock then quickly caught up with Gazet. Jock is flying, by the way.
And Forrester's now pulled out 1.5 second gap.
Shots 3 second penalty there. Yeah, Forrester beginning to open up the gap now. 2 neglects.
I believe
Forrester's going to have a load of people calling for him not to be allowed into the race. But what do you want us to do? Lose a driver from the league? It's one of the ones where you can't win, isn't it? Basically, in this scenario. But here we go. We move on now. So battle for P2 has become here. Charles has done Gritmaster. Charles has done grit, that is into P5 for Charles. He does have wing damage, Charles, though. But doing a sterling job. Dark Mark into P7.
Yeah, almost
Yellow flag set 2 and 3. Dual Coot, is it? No, why is it saying there was yellow flag 2 and 3? Dual doesn't have wing damage.
Well, I've just gone wide.
What's gone on there? Potentially, I think he might have done.
Shrew's
P10 there.
Slap.
Mark
Mark,
picks up one at 57.5. Great stuff there.
DOS has been enabled.
Scotty says
British
don't
Road.
ghost in real life. Me personally, Scotty, I do agree. Brad Hamilton has left the session. I think that might be a rage quit. I don't know. If
Oh,
it's straight to a
Jack.
wall
That was
and he has
very
no wing
close
off, we'll be
together.
looking into that.
I'll send an invite back in if he doesn't join in.
Yeah, man, see if we can ping him back in. Neglects is caught back up with Forrester. Why is that? That's intriguing. Neglects all over the back of Forry again. He fell down to 2 seconds behind. Now he's only 1 second down.
Jason's gone. See after his. He doesn't
Let's
have any
have
front
a
wing
look here.
damage.
No, he just might have just made a mistake. Gaz, the rain has stopped, mate. The rain is now stopped. So I believe it was going to go wet to dry to wet. So will it be wet enough for the intermediate tyres at the end of the race? Guys, you start the mediums now, Matt. Oh, Gritmaster. The grit at the wall then.
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. He didn't hit it, so Mark just in P7. Wyburn is up to P8. Severe wing damage for Wyburn. Unique Shots is back in the pits, Matt. It has been one of the most disappointing races in Dom's.
Race for him.
Obviously,
Especially when you look
like
where Gaza is. And
it's
how many
different.
Wyburn's made up.
I was going to say Wyburn obviously up there as well. Of course, Wyburn will have to pit, but he's got himself a 5-second lead over Noswell, which is how long it usually takes to fix a front wing. So Wyburn may very well be. Oh, go on, sorry.
Charles may be in the strongest position here.
Mate, do you know what? I absolutely agree with you. If Charles didn't have his wing damage, mate, Charles would be a contender in this Grand Prix right now. Inspired decision going on to the medium tyres. And Dart, mate, don't forget about Dart Mark as well. He had a very, very strong race in Monza before the crash as well. He was up in the top 6.
And he's also right in the back of Grit. It's just, I think it is going to be how quick he can get past Grit and whether or not he's got the pace to, like, keep with Charles.
The soft tyres, how long they can last for, matey, as well, isn't it? That's literally where we're going to be up to here. Singapore is the longest Grand Prix on the calendar in terms of time.
I imagine they won't have a problem with tyre temperatures after these first few laps. No. Because those tyres would have been freezing, I reckon.
We're going to find out if ghosting's working, mate, because when, say for example, I don't think Unique Shots is going to be in a position to get lapped. Mustafa Shag's got a wing off. This is, oh goodness me, Shaggy's probably thinking, can we get the fuck back to fucking Europe now in Russia? Bingley just come on saying slow compared to me. In fairness, Scotty, Bingley doesn't play this game anymore. He just plays COD all day, so that's kind of. I think me and Matt can back him up there. He's just literally on COD all the fucking time. Neglects has fallen back off Forrester again. Forrester currently rocking up in P1 at the moment, and Neglects P2, Gaz 3rd, Jock 4th, Charles in a magical position in P5. You did say, mate, didn't you, that he's gonna.
Oh, he's just taking off his other end plate.
Oh well, that was a magical race. There goes the yeah, there goes the magical Grand Prix, and he's just got the fastest lap of the race.
Jock pits.
Charles on a mission. Jockey's pitted. Charles up to P4. Shag's come out. It's pits now.
Not full wing though, just tyres.
So we're going to see now if Mustafa Shag, when he comes out of the pits, if he's out now, if he ghosts in front of the cars in front. Shrews with the fastest lap, 1 minute 44. Who's that? Who's just joined or left?
Brad's just joined.
Oh, Brad's jumped back in. So, mate, it must have just been a disconnection then from Brad. I think, or maybe just hot-headed moment to get out of the lobby and come back in. Dragoon is currently chasing after Austin. He's in P14.
Sykes just said
Charles
is testing the 2021 front wing. Oh, Mustafa's binned it again.
Mustafa Shag is not having a good race. And is he going to ghost?
He's ghosting, but he's just kind of stuck there at the moment.
Yeah, he's kind of let him go. Yeah, to be fair, mate, I'm not sure if that was. No, ghosting must be on then, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that is not the ideal line from Shaggy there, in fairness. He is out of the Grand Prix. Almost a textbook wing off, and look at Neglects and Gaz Burgess. I'll tell you what, mate, Neglects is still doing a damn fine safety car. We got a safety car again.
Already.
Again in
Division 3.
This
would be the perfect time for them to chuck off the softs.
They're going to have to.
And either dedicate, well, they would have to anyway, but like 2 medium stints, I reckon, now.
You could get up. Kakashi's got to drive through, speeding under the safety car. Oh, mate, he was in 11th. Oh, the hashtag Kakashi points, Kakashi for points is still. Well, it could still be on.
But they're all pitting. Charles is pitting
pit.
as well. I don't know what Charles is going to do
is-
here, though. He's in a very...
Yeah. Gritmaster doesn't pit. Gritmaster's leading. Gritmaster is leading the. Yes.
Dark Mark
Come
continues
on,
his...
Grit.
Dark Mark's in a strong position here.
Will we be interviewing Mark? That'll be surreal. Wyburn Pitts getting rid of his wing damage and Oswald as well.
If he puts on
Mate,
the
I'll tell you
hard...
somebody's in a fantastic position. Big hairy jock. Fresh mediums.
Yep. And he's got out ahead
managed
of
to get past
Gazza.
Gaz Burgess. He's done Gaz. Wow. Gaz going to the end. Kakashi has had a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Another.
This race
poor
has
guy.
gone downhill.
But mate, this race has gone up.
Brad's
for an
retired.
Brad Hamilton's okay. That's ironic. Oh
Thank
dear,
God.
he's not happy. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm off. I don't know if that's a rage quit, mate. We'll obviously look into it. Obviously, we know that Amstan got stung with that rage quit penalty, mate. We can't be prejudiced towards one and not the other. If that is a rage quit, we'll deal with it in the right fashion. You know who's back in this race now, Matt? Unique Shots. He's now back into it.
Yes,
He's all the way down in
long as he didn't get
P17.
which he has not.
He
So
avoided
that
it
has
by
put us right back in here.
Gritmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, hashtag Grit. He's in the lead of the race. Unbelievable.
I didn't notice this, but Gaz has gone for the hards.
Yes, mate. He's
Just
gonna
sharp.
probably have to go to the end, isn't he? You'd imagine.
Or he's going to do hard soft. I haven't done
Gritmaster currently no. I don't. The soft tyres aren't the tyre, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I haven't done a test run to see how far I can get the hards around here. And I don't usually do it, but I wish I did now.
Have you seen what Syke said? Don't condone people taking the piss out of each other, but that's fantastic. This has made Syke's day.
We're going to have to answer this question again, Paz. I'm sorry, but Dizzy's just asked, why are Dragoon and Forrester in the race?
Yes, mate, now I can address it a little bit more. Basically, mate, Dragoon has been struggling greatly in Division 2. And to be fair, he's not been in the right... He's not obviously had the practice. And to be fair, his own admission he's not been up to Division 2 pace. So we wanted to put him into Division 3 to see, quite frankly, how he does. You know, obviously, we're putting people in different leagues. You know, I'll probably end up going... I'm borderline Division 2 myself, aren't I, mate? You know what I mean? So it's... I'm not obviously out for people to take the piss. I know my own pace.
You're part of Division 1.75.
Yeah, we're literally at the back. It's like obviously like some knee snipes fresh, when fresh isn't on form. Obviously quite a few of the new guys coming up. I know our base is slightly quicker, Dom's slightly quicker. But, you know, we're all down just battling for them final couple of points positions, aren't we? You know, well, no, it's just to kind of say, just throwing a couple of random names out
I've
there.
just read what Ralph's put.
Oh, God. Oh, what's Ralph
Me
saying?
and Jimmo will happily go back to Division 2.
Ralph, you're fine. Jimmo has been struggling, though. I have noticed that. We were talking about this in party, weren't we, the other day? Oh, Jimmo seemed really, really good at the other game. But in this game, he just hasn't... He hasn't grasped it yet, has he? He's not quite grasped the thing of it as well.
Do you know what I've just remembered? We've got rain at the end of the race.
We do. Which means that Gaz Burgess is now in a fantastic position. A brilliant position here, isn't he? Like,
Well,
I
that's
don't
as
think
long
there's
as they
anybody
weren't
in as
lying
good a
to us.
position. Well, no, well, to be fair, mate, we saw rain at the start, but they're on slicks, so anything can happen there. Mate, at this rate, we'll be having Psych in Division 3 and half these guys in Division 1 at the rate it goes.
Let me just see what the screen
Discreetly.
is. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just reading it now, mate, at the moment. So then, Matt, we have 17 runners left. We are under the second lap, I believe, of the safety car, second full lap. But everybody barring Julku has caught up.
Oi,
Oh, God, what's it?
this damn Pinals, who does he think he is? I agree with you, it's a horrible division. I need to be put down myself. I might actually be able to get decent points then.
I may be able to get points, to be fair. To be
And
honest
not
with you, mate,
get
I
my
don't think if
podiums
I
taken
even
away
if
from me.
don't corner cut then, bro.
Gritmaster leading a Grand Prix for the first time since Austria Season 1. Mate, if he can pull off a soft start to Lorraine,
To be
he'll
fair,
fall to the back.
Ralph just said a good
Come on.
point about Jimmo. He's got pace. It's just the consistency he's lacking at the moment.
Yeah, but you'll see
He's
Jimmo
always there
occasionally
in
get the points
quali.
finish, won't he? Yeah, he always finds a way to get into either the high end of Q2, doesn't he, or the low end of Q3. But it's then just the race pace where he kind of he falls back in the races, doesn't it? It's almost like it's a reverse thing.
A bit like me, I always lose about 6 places off the start, and then I just have to make it back up.
Yeah, well, look at that. Ralph says, to be honest with you, Ralph, I was in that same position in 2017, mate, when my little lady was born. You know, I could practice all day, every day. You know, I just finished my job at the time, so was waiting for the next one to start up in the spring, so I had about 3 months. Obviously, my little lady come around, and you only literally, your practice time, as Gritmaster himself has had a little one, hasn't he, as well? So his practice time went right down. Luckily, he can get on a bit more now as the child gets a little bit older, but obviously, you know, you always might have that sort of commitment, don't you, to the child, and you don't want to just kind of, well, you know, decent people have the commitment to the child. I know we're all decent in this league, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's one of them things that, you know, you can't get around, you can't avoid it, and it's just, you know, but no, fair play for Jimmo to still sticking it out, mate. You know, a lot of people have just said, right, no, throw in the towel. Have you noticed in this league, even though people are like finishing 16th, 17th, 18th, you know, almost on a weekly basis, I'm talking about me now, by the way, and a few others, nobody's walked. Nobody's kind of quit because of how low down we are.
Safety car in the slap. Let's go. Back racing, ladies and gentlemen. Posey's Jerry Springer Woods for the day. And what have we got here in the chat then before we get rolling?
900 IQ
tactic. Don't have. For fuck's sake.
To be fair, discreetly, my little lady knows what the A button on the Xbox controller does now.
Mustafa says he
play Destiny.
Mustafa says he effing hates this track. I'm being PG for psych because obviously he's under 18. He's the one person
No,
younger
Shaggy,
than
we
me, so...
I think Sykes' secret like 52, isn't he? He takes the piss out of Shaggy because he's like a year younger than real life. Here comes Gritmaster then starting the race. This is unfamiliar to... Oh my god! Oh! Forrester's at the back of Mark!
He hasn't.
Why are they free-widing it?
Him. Oh, Grit's just lost 2 possessions.
Grit's lost 2 positions going down to the first corner. 3 positions. That's not ideal for Grit there. I think he must have had a delayed return. Kakashi's fallen down. He's gone off the track. Unique shots overtakes Quadjo Huncho as well. Unique shots already up.
Forrester, 5-second penalty in.
It was an illegal overtake from Forrester. It was an illegal overtake.
Yellow flag.
It did look a little bit suspect. There was a yellow flag back there too, wasn't it? Oh my god, this looks absolutely mental.
Dom having a lot
back here, safety car.
Oswald up the inside.
Gaz Burgess up the inside of Dragoon. Gaz Burgess up in a P6.
Someone's just lost
just
their play. Who's that? It is
Quadjo
Huncho.
Oh, just at the ball. Quadjo was doing so well, wasn't he, at the start? Got himself a really good qualifying. Obviously involved in that mass car pile-up at the start. Can't wait to see that back. Looked like an absolute train wreck at the back. We're nearly a third of the way through this race, guys. Forrester leads, Neglect second. Neglect second?
Yep.
How did he get past Mark? Oh, Gaz Burgess takes advantage of Gritmaster, but his tyres are going to be absolutely decrepit by the time he comes into the pits.
Dragoon on
that TV podcast. Doing quite well, Charles. Neglects his left session. Oh, no way. If you can possibly bring him back in, matey.
Yep.
Just want to keep my... I would do, but I've got to keep my eye on the battle between Shoes and Austin in P10. Cheers, mate. I love safety car restarts because everyone's literally really close to each other. He's going to be bloody gutted. Harry Jock finally coming through. I think he's had 1 or 2 podiums this season, but comparing where he's qualified. Oh, Jock! If he can pull this off, Jock, what a move! Jock on the outside of Dark Mark. Round the final corner.
Done it.
What a move by Mark. Oh, he's run a little bit wide though. What a move by Big Hairy Jock. Cut that, guys, if you can see it. What a move. Lex back in, but he can be able to get back into his car before... I think this may be damage limitation. Charlton Wyburn.
Charles hangs it up the
Dom's
inside.
got through. Turtle squad battling.
The Turtles reunite on track. And Dom up to P11. Dom has the bit between his teeth here now. Right on the back of the points. And Wyburn is well, I'd say his biggest rival. And Dan Penelza has a couple more bits. Thank you so much, matey.
Shrews has gone wide. Quadro's through.
Shrews gone. Shrews
Yellow
struggling.
flag sector 2. Dot mark.
Dot crash! Gaz Burgess has crashed! Gaz and Mark!
Yes,
oh my
God.
God!
They've had it coming together. We missed that.
Developments! Mate, this was Gaz Burgess's chance to get back in the title hunt, and he's in 14th with no win. Dartmark, a great race. Neglects is back in his car.
What?
He's not back in his car, is he?
Gritmaster.
Is Neglect's back in his car, mate?
I think.
Dragoon up to 4th.
There he is.
Grit is still on the soft tyres. I would have pitted. White Fang 03, thank you very much for the follow there, buddy. Charles is all over the back. Unique Shots is in P8, Matt.
Yep.
The championship battle has completely shifted round.
The safety car's completely changed this race. DRS is re-enabled now.
Yep.
Obviously,
Finally back enabled now.
I got very confused.
Grit is
then.
staying out. He's off his fucking rocker. Here comes Wyburn then. Up the inside, this should be bread and butter here for Wyburn. He's now up to P5. As this battle for the championship intensifies, he will gain in this position. I know the positions will change for then. He's getting 6 points on Dom at the moment. Charles doing a fantastic job. Austin, Quadjo, Shrews, all still there. Unique rates from Dual Coupe. Battles up and down the field.
Charles and Gritmaster orders a bit of contact. They're now 3 wide.
Grit has fallen. And look at Austin here. Huge battling here.
Charles has got through.
Charles gets through. Austin, have a look at the inside. No, he doesn't, but just behind Shrews and Quadjo.
No, Charles. Yep. Have a look around the outside. Orders a bit of
Austin
contact.
and Quadjo. Oh, a little bit of nudging there. Fantastic racing. Quadjo sticks one. Oh, you don't want to do that, mate. He's had a couple of historic dive bombs in this lead. Don't want to add another to his list. Unique Shots now. We'll just need to be patient. Wyburn is all over the back of Dragoon.
These have already lost.
Dragoon's a really good fit into this league, isn't he?
He's
a good fit in this league, Mark. He's having a really, really good time out here.
Quadro's going to the back of Austin. Where we got some wing damage there. He's done a hairpin.
That is gutting for Quadjo. Yeah, definite wing damage.
He already got wing damage before us anyway, but he's got more.
Yeah, I think he's double M plate now, I think it is, mate.
Yeah, but he's got nothing.
Yeah, double M plate. He's got nothing left, man. This is a pit stop there. Austin with a 3-second time penalty from P9.
I agree with
what an amazing
Ralph.
race.
Jock for new McLaren MVP.
Well, mate, he's doing well at the moment. Hopefully he can keep it going.
Wyburn right in the back of Dragoon.
Gritmaster is coming into the pits to slap surely.
Wyburn's
yes,
having a look on the inside of Dragoon. Into the first corner.
Go on to that now, mate. Cheers for that. Dragoon with a potential switch back in. Wyburn is clean through. But DRS coming from yellow flag sector 3. Gritmaster, Quadjo. Oh, it's Dark Mark. That is not the ideal way to enter the pit lane at all there, mate. The white lines are there for a reason. He's just basically bowled it over at Forrester, currently leading the Grand Prix from the Glex in P2.
Sorry, that's
Ashton. What a Grand Prix.
What am I going on about? That's Ashton Simon. Wrong Mercedes and Red Bull battle.
They're both, yeah, mate, they're both Mercedes versus Red Bull. Although one Mercedes is trying to get past one Red Bull and the other Red Bull trying to get past the Mercedes. And look at this between the two of them here. Noswell up in a P12 now. Gritmaster comes out in 13th on the hards, going to the end, barring any wet weather. Fucking hell, man, this is mad.
Charts and Unique Shots are catching up to Dragoon and Wyburn slowly.
This could be a huge 4-car battle. Obviously, one bit of wing damage in Singapore, and the whole race shifts. Speaking of wing damage, Unique Shots has one end plate, Matt. He's lost an end plate. End plate down for Unique. Yep. Yellow flag sector 2.
I can't tell in that.
That is
silver.
Unique Racer. Unique Racer has hit the wall. He's just given, basically gifted Dual Coupe P10.
Lost his wing as well. Half of it anyway.
Quadjo Huncho has just been overtaken by Dartmark and Kakashi running in P15. All Kakashi has to do is keep going here. He might score his first points in RRF1. I'm not sure if he has scored any so far. Don't know if he scored. I think he might have got one last season. Unique Shots with a time penalty there. Absolutely whoring on the pressure now. Charles on the back of Dragoon.
And you've got
And then
Unique there
you've
just
also
behind.
got
And look at Shrews and
on the
Austin.
back of Austin.
This
Shrews
is
having
the
a look
RS.
up
Oh,
the
I want to sat in the
inside.
slipstream a bit longer.
Yeah,
Should
flag
let
set
them.
to
Oh, Kakashi,
263.
well, speak of that.
Kakashi's
Damn
been
it,
there.
Kakashi. Well, no points more for Kakashi. This is the one race you'd expect to get points, wouldn't you, mate? Just keeping it going. 4 drivers gone already, and we've not even reached half distance. The top 10 may be giving everybody points.
While this battle's been going on for 5th, Wyburn's managed to open up a 2-second gap, and Charles on the outside.
Charles on Dragoon.
Can't quite find a way around.
The last time Unique Shots followed Charles.
Oh, close.
Very close to the back of him, did see that. Gaz Burgess overtakes Gripmaster, that is for 13th place. That yellow flag's been there quite a while. Oh, and who's that? Someone had wing damage, is it Mark? No, it's not. Dragoon has got end plate damage. Charles has got end plate damage. This is the end plate damage Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, for 5th position. And not one of them has a full front wing, so now everybody is as handicapped as the other one. Sponsored by Quick Fit, because you'll probably need a Quick Fit in the pits, to be fair, every single time you come in. No, I'm not sponsored by Quick Fit. I'm probably about as slow as it comes.
Sponsored by Euro Car Parts.
Fucking madness. Dragoon, Charles, and the Unique Shots. This is the battle at the moment. Forrester quickly leading 5 seconds clear of Neglect's. Jock having a stellar Grand Prix map in P3.
He's closing like a tenth
P4.
at a time.
Remember, Forrester does have a penalty for the ignoring yellow flags. So that is a 5-second penalty. He's going to need to put quite a bit of time onto Neglects. Maybe more than 5 seconds, of course. And Unique Shots that. Oh my good, holy moly.
Pause, do you know an interesting fact about this race?
Oh, go on.
We're only halfway through.
We're not even halfway fucking through. We're not a lap yet. Jesus Christ. And look at what's happened already. Unique Shots having a go on the back of Charles. To be fair, mate, Singapore isn't usually the most exciting a Grand Prix in real life, but these guys are putting a fucking clinic here. I will be back tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Beer is having a night off as he's moving house. Good luck there, Beer, if you're watching. Have a
Charles
safe move, mate.
On the outside again.
Charles having a go at Dragoon. Dragoon holds that inside line very nicely. And if you notice how a lot of people, mate, then sometimes go a bit more shallow into the next corner. Charlton, Unique Shots. This is going to be killing Unique. He just wants to get through. Wyber's put 5 seconds on this battle already. Charles is having a go now. This is a ridiculous place to overtake. Is he going to pull this off? No way. A little bit of handbags. Dragoon runs wide. He's having a look at. Oh, he spun and he's hit. Oh, goodness me.
He got the inside, and that was.
He didn't need. Charles, to be fair, honestly, mate, I think Charles had the move done. You know.
I think he had his nose in front.
The gap was there, not the most conventional place to overtake, but if you're going to leave a gap there, but it's cost Dom now. Mark ended up having a bit of a collision with Unique Shots on the fallback.
It's a bit like the Verstappen
didn't do Dom
move
any more damage. Yeah, it was, mate. It reminds me a bit of. Do you know what that reminded me of, actually, mate? Verstappen in Austria on Leclerc, actually, a little bit more.
And the person who's now gained the most in this is Shrews.
Unique Racers letting cars go.
He's got wing damage again.
No,
he's still no tyres.
Oh, he's got big wing damage.
Major wing damage. I think he's just trying to stick it out to the rain.
I would just pit it and just hope for the best, really.
Mark, grip.
Mark, I think we don't know when the rain is coming. We've got no
Dom's finally got
or idea.
Into the first corner.
Mark, yeah, Dom's literally the RS assistant. That's how we do. What
Shrews on the back of Charles. Shrews has gained massively for all this battling as well.
Shrews P6, just keeping his nose down. Charles just let him go.
Yeah, he has.
That's interesting. I don't know why he's done that. I'm not even trying.
I don't think Charles has any front wing. I don't think barely. Shrews has his whole wing left, whereas I don't think Charles does.
Yeah, Shrews should be off now to catch up with Wyburn. In this, we've got Great and Unique Racer. I think Unique Racer's letting everyone go here.
Yeah, I think he is, because Dark March just got through as well. But that's going to help out Grit. It's going to leave him with DRS.
All the guys in the chat, mate, saying Charles did a great move. Fairness to him, but it's obviously hindered Dragoon. Great style here. Austin now hauling Dragoon in. With dual coupe Gaz Bear just one place outside the points here, Matt. Gaz could still be scoring. New follow from Kevin
Kevin Scarrett, thank you very much for the follow there, man. Welcome to join the RRF1 family as we progress
I've only just.
through round 15.
Wyburn is slowly closing in on Jack. Slowly.
Wyburn is in a prime position here to do something just on board. Dragoons left the session, mate, if you could possibly bring him back in. I don't know what's happened there to Mark,
Yeah.
he just literally glitched out.
Yes, that is right, discreetly. Unique Racer has only got half his front wing. He's missing a complete half.
It's not on the end plate, is it? Oh
No,
dear.
it's the whole half.
Oh dear. But that's not ideal. Dragoon
He's
has
had that for
due
the last
to
few laps.
disconnection.
4 or 5 laps.
Having a mint at the moment. Probably every jumping
After
away.
all this, Joel Coots up into 9th.
P9
Austin's
for Joel
up into
Coots.
8th.
Tough races for the two of them. So the winners of this race, mate, Wyburn and Trews up 14 and 15 places respectively. Dom's down 4. 11 places up for Charles as well. Don't forget Charles having a pretty stellar drive. Great move up the inside of Dragoon, that was. Saw the gap, very, very opportunistic.
To be fair.
Yeah, Discreet said he's had it for like 5 laps. Yeah, I think you called it when it happened, didn't you? I think it was when he hit the wall earlier in the Grand Prix. I think this is just a case of him getting a lap here. Dragoon waiting to get back into his car. Gasby just holding in a dark mark on Gritmaster. Ooh, having a little look there. Quadro Hunter beginning to catch these guys up as well.
You know what I'd be...
Oh,
Yellow
flag, Sector 1. There's no one in Sector 1. There's nobody in Sector 1. Is there?
I think
Mark's trying to get back in his car.
Quadro just lost his end plate.
Oh, that's... No, Quadro. Oh dear, Alfa Romeo's race going from pretty awesome to average, because there's obviously one car winning and one nowhere.
Wyburn's now on the back of Jack.
Yeah, Wyburn on the back of a big hairy jock there.
As well as Joel Coot on the back of Austin. That's
shots 3
not
seconds
going to
behind
happen that one
P3.
quite yet.
I think it's probably Dom's getting penalties because he's got no wing, really, you imagine, wouldn't he? Doesn't usually get many penalties, but this time he's kind of racking them up, unfortunately.
Dom right in the back of Charles
Jock.
again as well.
Raining!
Rain here.
And the race gets even
Bit of
worse!
moisture.
Oh my god. What a... Is there
Joel
any more
Coot's lost a
developments
bit
in
of
this
time.
race?
I don't know what's happened to Joel, but he's lost a second.
Is no wing damage. Schultz and Unique shots. These two found each other on track together. Last time Dom was behind Schultz. Schultz exploded going up a ruse to into Radion. And nearly destroyed.
Wyburn having a look of Jock here.
Go back to this battle first. P3.
He's keeping it in non.
He's just having a nice little relax behind him. Unique shots here. Oh, right up the back there of Charles.
Yellow flag
Sector
sector
2. Who was that? It is Noswell.
Yeah,
Noswell into the wall. And that is wing off. Oh, mate, he's got a unique racer level of
Charles has
damage
gone
here.
into the wall. Charles has binned it.
Charles into the wall. Oh, you've got to be joking. Oh, Charles having a fine Grand Prix. He's in the wall. Oh, that wall is really, really misshapen now. Dragoon still hasn't got into it. He's disabled already.
Everyone's got to pit now.
Forrester just managed to come around for the right time. Neglects.
Joel pit him.
Amazing. Oh, Unique Shots
Dom's
has gone
binned
off.
it.
Unique Shots gone off.
Into the bridge.
Mate, these conditions are catching everybody out.
It's under
We've
braking.
still got guys trying to get back round here.
Out with.
Forrester's gone onto the wets.
Noswell's missed the corner.
That's once again not the complete right line to take through there, Charles. His race has been saved. This is raining a lot earlier.
Ashton's rounded in the wall. Unique Racer.
Oh, Unique Racing, not ideal. Quadjo as well in trouble. This is carnage
Joel
here.
Coot's staying out.
Why is Jewel... No, that's not the right choice, Jewel.
Maybe
Oh,
he's
he didn't
trying
want
to
a double
brave it
stack,
out
did he?
to the wets.
He didn't want a double stack, mate. Quadjo's
Yellow
retired
flag
from
sector
P15.
3. I think
Quadjo's
he's binned it
crashed.
somewhere. I'll stay on board.
Yes, we're going to find out.
Ash has missed. Oh, there we go.
Oh, good, you don't want to stumble Vash, but he might not make it round to him, to be fair. And what an what a remarkable
Message
race.
from Mark. Won't let me take control.
Don't know why not, mate. Should do. There isn't really much we can do about that, obviously, at this stage. Gasby just all over the back. It's just kind of really misfortune. Try rejoining and joining again, potentially. Neglects is all over Forrester, mate. Forrester is on the wrong tyres, Matt.
I thought
He's on the wrong tyre here. Oh, Neglects. Ooh. But Mark's going to wets. Yeah, Ash finally gets it round to the pits.
Just trying to work out what's going on with Mark.
Julku is taking a real hit for his teammate here today, Matt. A real hit. Jules' race is going to be ruined. But because he didn't want to double stack, I don't know, I would have probably double stacked, you know. It would have only cost you about 4 or 5 seconds as opposed to...
Well, we would have double stacked.
Yeah, no, we would have, mate. I was too far fucking behind you. I couldn't double stack. Yellow flag sector 2 and 3. And that is Julku. Oh, you expect it.
Yeah.
You expect it, mate, on these conditions. Can Neglects take the lead of the Grand Prix? He's going to get him here.
So, there we go. Into hot lap.
Mate, this is the shock of all shocks.
Up the inside.
Neglects takes the lead in Singapore.
He's taking the lead. And then the Jock right there as well.
Jock as well. And Wyburn.
No,
Charles ahead of Julku.
My prediction, right, was Jock, Neglects, and then Brad Hamilton. So if Jock gets Neglects, I've got the first two right.
Yeah, Brad Hamilton died about 10 laps ago. So we ain't getting that
More
fucking
than
right.
that.
Oh yeah, fucking look. Oh, yellow flag Julku again. Just needs to get into the pits.
I have a feeling this race is over now.
No, mate, he's going to come out behind Dragoon.
After all this,
be out for the grit.
Dom and Gaza have ended up in 8th and 9th.
After everything, they can't be separated. And look,
why didn't have the look?
Forrester's let them go.
Yep.
Mate, Forrester may not have made a mistake here. The rain is pounding down. This is full wet conditions, nearly.
It could be a bit like last night.
The question is, but the question is though, how quickly will the rain transition? Will the cars in front be able?
Had a dot mark into the final corner.
He's pulled that off. What a cracking move there by Noswell.
I don't think I have put dot marks on the wets, but it's still a good move nonetheless.
Grit's come in, I believe he's being held up. He might have a stop go for some reason. He does, and they're taking the wing off. Grit's going to wets. Gritmaster going to wet tyres. Neglects is flying. Unit Racer just in front of him. Unit Racer still going, mate. Got credit him for that.
Dom on the back of Austin. Yeah, you got to give him credit. Right, he still kept going.
Forrester's falling back dramatically so behind Wyburn. Wyburn's all over Jock as well, though. I'm going to go into that battle in a moment.
I imagine that's the
going to head to that now.
One.
Austin's having a fucking cracking race, mate, up there in P7. Really
thing
top
is,
job from
could
Austin.
Wyburn get past Jock and up to Neglect, and then close in on that championship battle?
Can you believe it? Oh, Dragoon's left session. He's going to have another go getting in. Dragoon is amazingly still in the points.
No, mate.
Oh, look at
Wyburn. And I've tried everything to get in my car. I'm not sure then. Oh,
there's nothing we can really do. Oh, is he going to? No, he's never going to get through there.
No. Ferrari let you get knocked
the car
away.
did ghost. Gritmaster did ghost, but he did move.
He moved out the way.
There by Gritmaster.
Exactly what he should do.
Unique Shots is ahead, by the way. Unique Shots is up in a P7. Dragoon has joined back in.
Hopefully he can get into his car this time. His
ghost
car is 30 seconds ahead of Simon behind him. After Simon's
of course, if a car is out for half of the race,
Wyburn 3 seconds
out for more than half of the race, or if a car doesn't finish the race or drive more laps, it doesn't, the points will get taken away, of course. I don't think Julku will be complaining about that one bit, Matt, to be fair. I will, because half those points, so obviously...
Wyvern's having a look on Jock. Got better of it.
No! Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that was silly. Bit more patience there, Wyburn.
Yellow flag sector
2 and 3. Who's
that? It's the
Gritmaster.
grip. He's put it into the wall.
Well, the Ferraris were up in P5 and 6 after 3 laps. They're now currently 15th and dead. That's not exactly ideal for them.
Ash's binned it into the bridge. That's what that yellow flag's for. He's now officially been lapped.
Bloody hell. Crazy race in with these conditions. Wait, Neglects is currently 14 seconds ahead of Forrester. We'll do a... Oh, Quadjo's let... Oh, he's out anyway. Okay. This is one of the craziest races, Matt, we've ever had. We've
only
still
'cause
got
I'm
10
here.
laps to go. Mate, yeah, well, you can fucking come back next week, mate. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Fucking madness. So here we go then. We got is he back in his car?
Charlotte 3 seconds hard penalty.
Green's back into his car.
Has he
Back
got
into
back
his
in?
car. Yep, I believe so,
Must
matey.
just been a glitch in the lobby then, which meant he couldn't get in.
Yeah, AI
Shrews has
don't
got
take that corner
Forrester.
like that. Shrews up to Forrester. Shrews into P4. Forrester down to 5th.
Shrews having a
Mick
great
Shrews.
race as well.
Matt, Shrews had a qualifying ban. He's
Yep.
sitting in 4th. Fucking incredible drive. I told him, mate. I was basically, in very, very harsh words, was shut the fuck up, head down,
Oh, I'm gonna
and smash this
Oh,
race.
Wyman's binned
Look what he's
it!
doing.
Wyman's in the wall!
Wyman's gone! Wyman's out! Oh, not out, but in a lot of
He lost
trouble.
the rear end and it just fired him off straight into the wall.
Oh, Matt, wing damage for Wyman. The race takes another twist. Wyman, if he'd have stayed there with Dom in that position, the gap would have been between the top 3 in the championship, 6 points. But now, not anymore, because Shrews is all over him. This is going to be the weirdest podium I've ever been involved in. This is ridiculous.
I don't even know
Nobody
what
in
we're
the
going
right
to ask
mind will
him.
put these 3 on the podium.
Hey, I
I've
put
never
2
actually
of
spoke
them
to
on the...
him word to
I
word.
put 2 of them on the podium, thank you very much.
I can't believe you did that, yeah. Dizzy Barracuda says Shrews driver of the day. I'm actually going to say either that. In fairness, so Psych Dragoon has, of course, been out of the session for about 10 laps, so we'll get 8 to 10 laps, so he's just going to get himself back in the rhythm. Gaz Burgess chasing down Austin.
You know
Big
he's
shots,
being
'cause once
sarcastic
again-
with that, don't you?
Oh, I know. He's just trying. He's fishing. He's fishing.
All of these might as well be fished at this point as well.
Dan Pennell's comment.
Who
We need
gets
Ghost back in
speedboats
here
ready?
to kill. We need Ghost back in here to kill Jock again. Oh no, that's a sore subject.
Psych, sort it out.
Jesus. No, please fucking don't. God help me. Guys, we can't. Luckily, he can't get in. So Gaz Burgess on the back of Austin.
Someone's lost an end plate. There's an end plate sat there. Forrester's pit him. He's
Forrester
probably going
has
on
to
to
be.
the
Oh, Gaz
inters.
Burgess runs almost into the back of Austin. Forrester in the pits. That's a huge pit stop there. He does go on to the intermediates, but Gaz Burgess moves up another
Shrews
position.
having a look on
as
Wyburn
do-
here. Shrews on the inside of Wyburn.
There's so many people. Oh, just couldn't get the
Wyburn
move done.
just
Wyburn
keeping
just
it.
managed to cover him off.
Dom
Gonna go
now
now down
back
to
into
the
the
battle.
Charles
Yeah,
fifth
Dom
as
and
well.
Chaltz, and then immediately we've got Austin and Gaz Burgess just behind them.
Luckily, we can
Massive battles on
hopefully
track.
see that. Charles
Glex is all.
putting it,
Look at
keeping it
that,
on the
Dom.
inside.
Dom's reminding him he's
Same
there,
with
isn't he? He's
Austin.
literally. This is just amazing. Look at it, the championship is poised, isn't it? Literally poised.
Why can't we have this in
Wyburn
Division
fell.
1? Why do Bingley and Syke have to be quick?
Yeah, well, they're selfish, man. They just fuck off into the distance every time, don't they? Fucking arseholes.
No, it's then Division 1 lot. Forrest just come out just
Amazing.
ahead of Dragoon as well. Yellow flag set to 2
Oh,
and
yellow
3.
flag
He's
set-
Ash
who's
again.
that?
He's completely lost
Unit
his
Racer
wing.
is not. He's not enjoying this, is he? He's really not enjoying this.
Ripmaster's
He has
gone
had a
onto
lot of
the
time off
wet.
as Ash.
That's not ideal.
No, that's not the right way to go. In fairness, it is. Do you know what? This is a crossover, I think, isn't it? We've still got
Well, if it is,
just
then
over
Forrest
8
has
laps
just
to
made the
go.
worst strategy call to have ever been made. Yellow flag at 3. Ash has been
Unit
nipped.
Racer. Such a shame, man. Unlucky Ash.
I don't
Fair
know
play
who
for
to
sitting
go
out,
on.
sticking out this long.
Don't know who to
Billion
go on.
said
to.
14 finishes.
Here it is. It's in under the bridge. Going into
Oh
the
dear.
bridge.
We're going to go back up to the battle between Shrews and Wyburn.
I'll keep on board with
Thompson.
Gaz and Austin.
Of course, you've got that one as well. So the battle for. Oh my god, Gaz just got put 3/10 of a second on him. I'm on board with it. So
Yeah, Austin
the
lost
two
his rear.
Renaults looking for the
end.
attack. Ah, that would explain it.
is.
Okay. Renault's looking to gain some really, really valuable points to go to the combined constructors. Forrester another penalty, 10 seconds, mate. Ironically, the two people who were running 1 and 2 in Division 2 last season are currently 9th and 10th in Division 3. It goes to show how far this league
bit
has
of
really
lag
come
there from
over the course of this season. Ooh,
Gaz are very close
Austin,
to Austin
Gaz are-
and is in overtake.
going to showcase this. This should be Austin. Oh,
Austin's in the wall.
I think he come across a little bit too much there, didn't it? And he's lost a bit of wing for his trouble there. To be honest, mate, it wasn't a dangerous move by Austin. I think he kind of almost misunderestimated, didn't he?
Because I did that sort of move like that last night, but
Looks like Sector 1, who's this? That marked only 13th place here. Gritmaster nearly a lap down on the car in front of him. This is such a shame for Gritmaster. Had a fantastic qualifying and start to the race. Killed him off, didn't it, mate? When the wet weather came in and he went on him soft tyres way too long. Oh, go on, mate.
All I'm going to say is, for the combined constructors, this isn't looking good for us right now.
Well, mate, to be honest with you, Dragoon's scoring more points than I am right now. So
no, I'm just saying because
Jock's
in P2 in the McLaren because we're on the exact same points.
Oh, for fuck's sake. fucking McLarens.
As long as we beat Mercedes, it's fine.
And Chris and Swanee. And Jocken as well. So here we go then. Shrews still not through. Webben is still holding position here.
People are struggling to get through here.
Gaz Burgess has cleared Austin, of course, and look, Ben Prime has made an incredible point in the chat, saying how it's going to be Gaz versus Dom very soon on track.
It may be if he cannot get past Charles. It all depends on how quick Dom can get past Charles.
Gaz and Unique have never had a battle, by the way. Never in an official league race. Oh, Gritmaster, that's really
a bit hard.
way to go around that corner.
It's a bit like the
well,
first. I'm not one.
Codemaster's just handed 15 seconds of penalties in 1 second, and Gritmaster's retired from session.
Sector 3.
Isn't it?
Who's in Sector 3?
11 seconds the gap between Neglects and Jock. I fear the 7 back to Wyburn.
Unique and Charles.
Oh, I thought the yellow flag in Sector 3 was potentially Unique, but it's not.
It's not the battling. He's practically pushed him through that corner then.
Literally. Still a yellow flag in Sector 3. Don't bring a safety car, for fuck's sake. I think it was a bit too late for that.
I've worked out, I think it was through the chicane Wyburn and Shrews have just gone through. Somewhere around there, because I saw the green flags waving.
Just at that point, I reckon it's probably around about that, or going into the tunnel, the death spot.
I think it was a bit before because the board on the right is going to where.
He's got a 5-second penalty for that. That was a corner cut, but I don't know why they're giving out 5s for it.
I don't know why.
Dodgy.
Yeah, why have they started giving out 5s?
I think it's because of the time in the race it is.
Oh,
because it didn't really gain much of an advantage. Oh my God, Dom is just. Charles is defending incredibly well, by the way. Putting his car in all the right places. Oh, but that's not the right place to put it because that was the wall.
Yep.
He's got to get him here.
Put it in overtake, not hot lap.
Charles putting it in overtake and doing everything he needs to stay in front. Charles having a fantastic defensive drive here.
Shrews just can't get close enough to Wyburn, can he?
Hey, and it's the same thing for Dom. He is close enough, but always in the wrong place.
Pitted.
Dragoon Pits, he's still going to be in 10th
I
place.
should still be in 10th.
Cue everybody else who is below saying, why are they racing? I want my point.
Dom on the outside.
He's trying to find a switchback move from somewhere. Charles. Look at Gaz and Dom as well. This is a championship battle,
Gaz
mate.
is here now. Mark's gone for wets. Just pay attention to see how he gets on. It is looking heavier, but it isn't looking wet.
Ah, mate, I'll be honest with you. And it's looking pretty brutal. Looking very brutal. Cracking aerial shot there for the 3 cars. Charles.
Oh, I'm sitting on board of Gaz right now.
Oh, mate. This race is poised still. Just over 5 laps to go now.
Ash just put in.
Glex, Matt. Oh, yeah, go on. Oh, I've seen that.
I think I spent more of that race with no ring than I did with.
We're getting Ben
Basically, we're getting word from Shrews that Wyburn is lagging quite badly.
Ah,
Yellow flag sector 2.
have a look.
No, I don't.
Nope, it's
Unless it was
gone.
just someone going wide. Momentary one. Shots has gone wide, and Gaspé just goes through. Gaspé just goes through. Straight through there. Gaspé just took advantage of unique shots going wide there, and Gaspé just moves up into P6. Can he do Charles here? So now we're gonna have a battle
According
between
to
Dom.
Ash, the heavy rain will slow towards the end of the race.
Oh, so it is literally, it is heavy rain. This is full wets. These guys are taking a hell of a risk then, being on intermediates. We know that Inters can deal with the full wet. And look at Dom and Gaspé, the top two in the championship here, Matt.
Yep.
And Charles photo bombing the shot. Shots all over the back of Gaspé here.
Forrester having a look at Austin.
Good answer that quick.
Austin's just
Clean
kind of
through Forrester up to P8.
backed out with that, really. Don't think he really wanted to
has made
fight
the wrong
it.
choice, by the way. Drew's made the wrong
Yeah,
choice,
he's
Matt. He's
losing
currently
time.
being hauled in.
Yellow flag sector 2, yellow flag sector 2. Jock spinned it!
No! No way!
He's spun coming up the hairpin.
Oh, Jock!
Put Wyburn and Shrews up.
Damage. No
I don't
damage.
think he's got damage. I don't think he's
Jock's
got
lagging.
any.
Jock's lagging, mate. As well. Oh,
Isn't
please
for
no.
me. That's just you and your
With that wing
Nike
damage.
connection.
My fucking Welsh connection, mate, you know what I mean?
He is
Ralph says
lagging now,
no in
yeah.
the chat. Me and Matt are going, yay, but then secretly saying, well, no, but secretly saying yay, because we're combined rivals.
As long as...
Gaz
Oh,
got
Gaz has
Charles.
got Charles.
Did he just... I'm not sure if he let...
Austin's binned
Austin
it.
out! No! This is... Mate, this is full wets, I think. Gotta be, the conditions are ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
Chances-
yeah, Mark's... The problem is Mark's timing screen isn't going to Austin,
can't.
not Forrester.
Yeah, we can't get an accurate representation yet.
But it is looking heavy rain.
I didn't
Full
see
wet.
Gaspé just get past Charles. Intriguing one.
You know what this is going to mean now? He did, and
Do you
he's
know
binned
what?
it into the wall at the end of the straight. You know that wall which has collected so many people?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I've seen it, mate. The one that Brad Hamilton hit.
Yep.
Mate, can you believe that Neglects is leading this Grand Prix by 22.9 seconds? Neglects.
I haven't really watched races.
Guy who's
He's
had
going to be on his
the
pod, so I
biggest
don't
crash
really
of the
know.
season. He's winning the race. No point racing. Bingley is going to be having a fucking ejaculation in the chat watching this. Jesus Christ. Amazing drive by Neglects. Matt as well asked the question. Well, I know it's a bit early to be talking about it, but drive of the day, mate. What are your thoughts? I can only say Neglects. Neglects
Before I
on
say
Shrews.
that, apparently according
Go
to
on.
Ash, Charles apparently let Gaz go and then pulled in front of Dom. Apparently.
I was
Green
I
spun
wasn't
it.
going to say anything. Dragoon and Noswell into the points. Noswell and Dual Coop both move up.
It's not wet.
I
Look,
hope-
look, what's gone, look on
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark's struggling. Yeah, he's really struggling, mate. I'm going to say I hope that isn't the case because that's not right. They're not teammates.
It's really heavy.
Charles is in the wall. It makes no difference. Whatever happens, Charles goes into the wall. And
The
his
wall
great
which has
defensive
claimed
drive is
so
gone.
many people this race.
Another one down.
And yet again, Shrews is right on the back of Wyburn still.
And he can't get through.
Neglects
Cannot
is just
find a way past
pulling
here.
away. He's just got 2
Neglects,
seconds
this is
on that
ridiculous.
lap. I know Wyburn's got wing
Do you know what
damage still, but
Neglects is reminding me a bit of Yellow Flag Sector 2. Who's that? Mark. Dragoon.
those wets are
Ironically,
he's cut them wets.
Dragoon is in P11. Just want to point that out.
In his favourite
We
conditions
drop
as
him down
well.
a division. We drop him down a division and he still gets P11. For fuck's sake. Dampinell says Shrews driver of the day.
I mean, he has gone up what? 17
Shrews.
positions.
Shrews 17 places. I really want to give it to Neglects because he's never had he's only had about 3 points finishes in this league, let alone a win.
Forest on the back
Can
of
he
Charles.
keep it going?
Forest on looking Charles.
I think this should be pretty much curtains here, mate. I think between these two. Charles
Forest
doesn't
for
fight
3.
it. He knows he's got points here. This is
After
going
all
to be intriguing,
this,
mate. How far will...
After Joel Cooch
Jules
stayed
in
out on
ninth.
those softs, he's got into the points.
Where would Jewel be if he double stacked? He would have put... because he hit 2 walls, remember, as well on that in lap.
Yep. I mean,
I'd say
he's
the one
47
person who's gonna be
seconds
annoyed the most is
behind,
Jock.
so he'd probably be with Charles, probably.
He'd probably be up in that
Teammate.
Charles Forrester region, wasn't he? Around about there. Charles could probably pit here, you know. It's not going to make a blind, but if it's Dragoon does pit, and he will fall behind Dartmark here. We'll say that, no, Dartmark has less wing than a no-wing Robin. So this may be a bit different. And Mark pits as well. So Dartmark from P12. I can't believe they're still on the fucking wet tyres, to be honest. Neglects then, 2 laps to go. The battling has calmed down. Shrews has lost time on Wyburn.
Have you seen Dan's comment?
Yeah, I have.
£10 Dragoon quits the league after this till Monday.
£10 donation Twitch. We'll call it in tomorrow. No, he's in P11. You know there's going to be a comment about that on the page. You know someone's going to say something.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matt, who'd you give driving to the day to here? I don't want to give it to anyone in case someone blows up on the last lap. But
The thing is, they've all driven them out. Half of them have lost the wing at some point. Yellow flag sector
speaking of
2,
which,
Nick's
no!
Neglects.
No!
He spinned it.
From a 25-second lead! You've got to be shitting me. That can't be real, mate. Never in a million years.
Oh, he's spinned it here. Through the fast left-hander.
He's driven straight into the wall.
I know what. No, he's hit. I know what he's done because I do it
He's
all
hit the
the
left
time.
side of the wall.
You
He's
hit
hit
you
left
hit the
wall.
you hit the outside wall. It offsettles you. Then you hit the inside wall because you're trying to then have to
No
counteract it.
And oh, sight saying he's going to fucking blow his first ever load or his second ever load after last time. Toro Rosso lead the Grand Prix.
However, it's all
Shrews,
going to
yellow flag
depend on
sector 2 and 3.
penalties.
Dragoons, yeah, exactly. It could happen. Look at this. We got Mark,
Dragoon in
what he said
Wyborn?
about ghosting cars. No, Mark needs to move out of the way. Mark, move
No,
out
he's
of the
gone.
way, please.
He's gone. I don't think it's him racing. He hasn't got his number on his car.
Mate, he'll come back in a minute. I'm sure he will. It's because he's being lap, mate. We've already said before that if Mark was in the party at the start of the race, you get blue flags, you get out of the way.
Did anyone say 11 cars to finish?
Yeah, someone did. What did I say? Was it me?
Probably not.
No, I'm not
probably
sure if I
trying
said.
to take
Yeah,
the
Mark
credit
is still
for it.
racing, mate. He needs to. Ah, definitely. Mark should have got out of the way
He's
there.
starting to
That's
pull away.
naughty.
To be fair.
But look at Shrews and Wyburn now.
Yeah, Shrews and Wyburn on the last lap.
It said Mark's not here, mate. I think Mark looks like he's here. Because he's not... Mate, Mark is here. He's not gone ghosted. Mark is still racing.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And this, folks, is why we have ghosting on.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, people need to get out of the way, though. I know, you got to still, obviously, as we know, Matt, you got even if you're the lap car,
Yep,
Gotta
you
get
gotta
the
let
fuck out of the
people
way.
out the way.
Oh, Dragoon, sorry, and Neglects, who was about to have his first ever Grand Prix win, is not even going to get a point.
No.
Well, mate, that sums it up, mate. Driver of the day, Shrews. And Jock's in the wall! Jock's in the wall! And he's come back in front of Gaz! Drama on the last lap!
Still going
Absolute
side
drama!
by side. Oh,
And
he's
if it
Jock's hit
again!
the wall again. Oh, they've come
Oh,
together.
they've hit each other again! What in the world is going on here? Sector 2, 3, yellow flag. Wyber's crashed!
Wyber's
Wyber's
binned it.
gone! Fucking and Mark's parked behind him.
Jock's
What
gone
in the
into back of
world?
Gaza.
Jock's gone into one gas, they've both gone off. Unique Shots moves into P2. Are you for fucking real?
How's Wyvern binned it there?
He's hit me, he's just gone straight, he lost the back end straight in the wall.
He's got-
Jock's in third, Forrester fourth, Gaz in fifth. What is happening? The most dramatic end to a Grand Prix.
Shrews
Matt,
is coming up
Matt, he's
into the
done
final
last to
corner.
first. He's done last to first.
Has he actually?
Shrews has won from last position. Shrews wins his first Grand Prix in RRF1. What the fuck have we just witnessed? What have we just witnessed?
I don't know,
Unique
yellow flag
Shots.
sector 3.
What the
Where's the yellow flag?
Yellow flag
Oh,
sector
it's
three.
Mark Lepke.
Wyburn, oh no, it's Wyburn, no, he's still Wyburn. Look at this. Forrester's overtaken Jock on the outside. Jock moves to second.
Jock's got second,
Dom fell to
Forrester
fourth.
third.
Gaz Burgess.
Gaza fifth. Fourth,
Beats
he got fourth.
Dom. Beat Dom. What
Charleston's
have
got
we
a
just
puncher.
witnessed?
Well, I can hear one anyway.
And a wing off.
It's a visual one.
What in living memory?
Double Red Bull points. Nos won the
Mate.
back of Jolku.
Have you got words? I don't know. Yeah, this race
I'm
is still
trying to-
going on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just going to try to keep it going. Nos won the...
Danny Pennells, that's a definite 300 donation, mate. I know that much, my man. Thank you so much. What have we just witnessed here in Division 3?
Oh, Nos won's rear end.
Wyburn literally had the race in the bag and blew it. Oh my fucking Jesus.
Jolku through to 7th. Noswell through
Noswell
to
8th.
8th.
Wyburn does get points in P9. Dark Mark picks up a point. What in the world? I think Dom had a 5-second penalty. It ended up being a 7-second gap to Gaz anyway.
Well, I've just gone up. Surprisingly, Simon Discreetly had a disagreement over the lead change.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what an amazing... What have we just...
But
Shrews
to
has
be
just won the
fair,
Grand Prix.
I think Shrews
Jump up
has
to
got
friends
to
only,
get
please, Matt.
drive of the day.
He's my driver of the day. The last
I'll
to
just
first.
invite him all in.
Yeah, go on then, fuck it, it's easy. So we've got Forrester, possibly the greatest end
Shrews and
to an
Jack.
RF1 race I have ever seen.
I think that's one of the best races I've ever seen.
And you know what? Discreetly does have a point. If Mark had got out of the way, would that have happened? You know what I mean, Matt?
Yeah.
But it's happened. And here we go then. Shrews takes a dramatic first victory in RF1. Jock in second. We've got Forrester third, Gaz Burgess fourth, Unique Shots fifth. Let's have a look here. 6th Charles, 7th Jewelco, 8th Noswell, 9th Wyburn, 10th Dartmark. Wyburn the DNF from the lead. Three cars had the lead of the race in the last 2 laps.
You know, if
Excellent.
Wyburn did still finish, he would have still lost the lead because Shrews and Gaz
Penalties, was
both
it?
didn't get a penalty.
Dom's got a lot of penalties there. Fucking hell. 20 seconds, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
You've seen Discreetly. You've seen Discreetly's comment. Racing Point will be investigating if somebody sniped neglects. What an absolutely ridiculous Grand Prix. That was
Who missing
madness.
still Shrews? Oh, come on, Shrews.
He's fucking running around his hometown screaming at the moment. He's going to get an ASBO at this fucking rate.
Yeah, yeah, he's probably gone out streaking.
We no, please no. We don't need that shit. Come on, Shrewsy, get yourself in. Possibly the greatest ever race we've had.
I think we had a break for about a lap that entire race. And
Yeah,
just
and we could just talk. Mate, I was like, oh, it's fucking boring now. No one's within 2 seconds of each other. Next thing you know, we have 3 leaders in a lap. Just absolutely incredible. Talking points galore, multi-discussions. People should have got out of the way. People didn't get out of the way. Incidents everywhere.
and we've actually somehow managed to have a last to first. Ironically, I'll give you a little bit of a story here. Shrewsy first of all started watching my channel in F1 2017 career mode, just a casual watcher. Decided to come into the league, had some fun with beer and kebab, a couple of races, was involved in beer, having one of the best overtakes in the league in Monza, past him, a Milky Bar guy. Then he got his first podium at the start of this season, was sitting in 20th position because of a controversial qualifying ban. Shrews, well done, you've won your first Grand Prix in RRF1. What the fuck are we doing? Everybody include your audio in the party as well, guys, you know the score. So Shrews, if you've already done that, mate, somehow tell us, what the fuck are you doing up here? Amazing race.
Turtle fucking power. That's what I'm saying. Turtle power.
Fucking hell.
Well, do you know where turtles belong, Shrews?
In the wet, mate.
The water.
I tell you what, boys. I tell you what. I kept it out of the wall the whole race. I didn't hit the wall once. That was the key for me tonight. Starting 20th, I needed to keep out of the way of everybody, out of the way of the wall, let everyone else do what they're doing, and just sit tight. And it's paid dividends. So, and I think my neighbours just think I killed someone.
A spoiler, guys. Shrews will back me here. He was very, very disappointed at the qualifying ban decision. I bet he's not disappointed now. But no, basically, what was the one thing I said to you, Shrews? In these words, I said, shut the fuck up on with it. Shut the fuck up. Get your fucking head down and go and pull off a result. I didn't think you were going to win.
Nor did I. But to be honest...
Mate, through the race. Go on, go on.
I was to say, when I follow in Wyburn in fourth, I was happy. I thought, you know what? He's got wing damage. He was lagging a little bit. It was difficult and it was wet. And I just thought, nah, I'm just going to sit here 20th to 4th. I'll take it all day long. And then it just fell apart in front of me. And I just kept my head down. And honestly, I've never, ever shook so much in my life on that last lap. I literally think a milk float would have overtook me on that last lap. I just literally didn't take any risks. But I am absolutely buzzing. Buzzing. And I feel sorry for Wyburn because I do think that the wall was sticking out thing happened to him. I'm not sure. He just seemed to explode in front of me.
Didn't you, Matt? It was a weird
It's
place
a weird
to
place where his car was.
Yeah, he just exploded. I mean, he was struggling because he had wing damage, but he just exploded, and I just kept my distance from him the whole time. And I just thought, I'll just wait and wait. And eventually, obviously, I was up into second, and I thought, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to take any risk at all. And it paid off, so I'm absolutely buzzing.
Absolutely everything happened in that race. We saw the reappearance for the first time since Pangea continent was around. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up, by the way. The first time that we've had that since the Pangea, a safety car appeared. The last time a safety car appeared, they found microbes in the sea. But other than that, it come out.
All I'm going to say is we had a safety car last night in performance.
Yeah, but yeah, 2 Pangeas. Right,
at the point of the I was going to say, just to say, at the point of the safety car, I thought that screwed me because I'd gone for a two-stopper, thinking I would get in early on the softs if the rain didn't come too quickly and be in some clear air. But when that safety car come out, I thought it screwed me. But in the long run, it's assisted me.
We'll just simply say, I'm going to wrap these up really quickly. Obviously, due to the lateness of it, I've only just realised what fucking time it is. Shrewsy, welcome to Winners Club, baby.
Get in there, baby.
25 points. Now, well, I don't know who got the fastest lap, nor do I really care at this point. We'll find out at some point, to be fair.
Did.
I think it was Gazza, wasn't it? Right, Big Hairy Jock, you've had a fun race. Talk us through it briefly.
I hate Singapore.
Big hairy bottle jock.
Fucking a nightmare, mate. Undrivable with that rain.
But you did a really good race, mate. You were kind of floating on the top group quite a lot, and then of course the end just happened where you and Gaz decided to play Strictly Come Motor Racing, which didn't really wasn't really ideal. In fairness.
He went rammed him into the back. I was trying to brake fucking, but the thing just would not stop. It just bumped right into the back of him. I was like, fuck. I know.
18 points though, mate. You finally come through that.
We'll see about that.
You were running in P3, then P4, went to P5, up to P3, and then back to P2 again. It was ridiculous the end of that race. Obviously, Wyburn crashing out 18 points. Jockey, we'll simply say, mate, well done.
Thanks, mate.
now possibly the most controversial addition to this league, Forrester. I've been getting people saying, oh, Forrester's in our league, he's too quick, he's too quick. To be fair, mate, you had an absolute nightmare race, a brilliant race, then a really shit race, then a how the fuck am I up here race. Talk us through it, mate.
You pretty much summed it up, to be honest. It's one of those. I just took the gamble that the rain was going to come heavier. It just didn't come.
Still managed to get yourself up to P3 though, matey. That is, of course, 15 points. Of course, your points will be going to the Alpha Romeo team. So Alpha having Quadro with a lot of issues, Beer not being here. Alpha still pick up some points for us.
Well,
Still
Sykes going to be
you...
happy about that, isn't he?
I think I've never seen Sykes so silent in the chat. He's currently crying at the moment, from what I can see. But I'm very, very entertaining race for you. Well done coming in. Like I said, controversial thing bringing you in. You actually, obviously there could have been a really big battle between you, Gaz Burgess, and Dom, but obviously the quick start in neglect. He's got to be a candidate for driver of the day, that guy. He's come from absolutely nowhere to dominating Singapore. Reminds me of a certain Dom, actually, funnily enough. We'll end this here for you. Well done at 15 points. Thank you very much, Matt, as well. I'll be back tomorrow night for the Division 2 race. If it's as mad as this, then I think I'm going to be coming with a fucking asthma pump and a fucking oxygen mask, because that was fucking stupid, the end of that race. Unbelievable driving, guys. Well done. And to end the notes, I will simply say, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. RRF1, what the world is watching. Thank you very much, and goodbye from RRF1.